I agree. There's not a lot of content out on it right now.
Joining now.
Details. Oh yes, in my work computer.
Perfect. It's like the contrary of the first stream.
Sorry, where's the invite code at?
Carry command to channel.
Wait, this thing
Okay.
is coming off of Lua? Interesting. I'll be right back. I need to make sure that my work computer is unplugged from the net.
Right, that should now be working. Yes, my microphone is now working. Hey everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We're just getting the team on board the ship, and then we're going to have a little strategy meeting. I can see a ship in the distance. That's not good. Or is that another island?
It might be one of our barges.
No, it's north. It is a ship at Duessa. Cool.
Yeah, I think this was the contact I believe in you.
Yeah, I'll just one man this while you guys join. That's so cool.
Well,
Oh,
maybe you should have made 2a.org such a large file.
oh, it's
Here we go.
I need to get that mod off the server. It's just the High Fleet music when we turn the alarm on.
What kind of file is it? Did you make like a FLAC?
I just
Why is it so big?
I just added it from the store. I bet you someone's just like put a full size WAV or something on. Welcome on board. Who do we have here? It's you, driver. You're the first. You're the first to join.
Yeah, I'm probably the closest to you as well.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Someone left all the doors on the ship open.
That was probably me.
So
Drones are moving while we're not there.
I think
Password, right?
there is asking. It should ask for a password if you got the code. Is asking for a password?
No, but there's like a password to join the teams.
Oh no,
I
just
left it blank.
just
I'll
stay.
just put in the code.
Yeah, I just stay in this channel as well.
Oh, Crash is on the opposing team. Look out.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Oh shit, really?
No.
I was making a joke.
Yeah, the thing is, this game, it's really hard to not be certain.
Fucked up the joining. Thank God I didn't.
By the way, Duessa has 2 aircraft launched.
Does it?
It looks like, yeah, it looks like a Petrol and something else.
Oh, I see that, yes. What is that petrol doing? It's flying northwest.
Oh, that's a Petrol and a Razor Bell.
What are they doing?
Should I launch a Manta with some AA and take it out?
The carrier's good enough for it.
Are they in range?
I got 0.
Nope.
They're not in range?
Or a Manta, yeah, both of them should be in range.
Yeah, that's gonna...
No.
I'm quite happy to get a Manta up. Do we have a Manta equipped with AA? This
I'm
one.
loading in, else I'd know.
Frost, is it
Yes,
necessary-
Alpha 5 is fully loaded with AA.
Let's get Alpha 5
Okay.
up and get it to take them out.
Is it
Crushes,
necessary-
you want to handle it?
Sure. Just tell me when Alpha 5 is ready for launch.
Does someone have a question
It's full
there?
right now.
I did, yes. Frost, is it necessary to have weapons on?
Not right now, no. We can have them off.
I was just testing, seeing if it was.
Yeah, we're checking to see if we were in A missile range of those aircraft. I'm just waiting
Turn
for...
on like the bridge lights, it's very dark.
Oh, but it's so atmospheric. Yeah, we can have the
Yeah,
bridge
but I
lights
also
on.
can't see what I'm doing.
Alright, well,
Alpha 5.
who are we still waiting to join? Is everybody on board now? We've got... Who do we have right now? We've got... Driver, Crash Test, so Derpalot, Reality, Lank, and Teledan. Do we have one more, or is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everybody that I've got on the Discord right now. So I think we're good to go.
Still got Sierra 1 at, I think, 0 degrees bearing.
So Sierra 1 is a ground contact or an air contact?
It is sea contact.
Sea contact, yeah. I think there's a needlefish down there. Service contact, okay.
Okay,
All right.
well, after I've dealt with
I'm just
these
catching
two aircraft, I'll go into another manta with IR missiles or whatnot and
Perfect.
try and deal with that needlefish.
Yeah, while this manta is taxiing to the runway and getting ready for takeoff, I wanted for us to just have a quick chat about Doctrine before we kicked off on this adventure today. There's been a lot of really good chat and theory crafting and stuff on the Discord about what we should be doing and what we could be doing better. And I think the main one is, there's a few things, but one of the big ones is we should be launching our ground vehicles a lot earlier when we get to an island. We've been upgrading them to have 40mm cannons rather than 30mm, and they should be able to handle their own against enemy vehicles pretty handily. We have a massive stockpile of IR missiles right now. They are what we have the most of. So I want us to be using those on island engagements a lot more, especially on Razorbacks, because we can get a Razorback up in the air, fire its missiles, get it back on the ship, reload it, and get it back in the air quite quickly. We need somebody to be keeping an eye on aircraft approaches to the ship to alert the helmsman that they're coming in so that we can get the ship aligned properly and that we're not moving too fast. That's a pretty big one. If anyone wants to volunteer to be our air traffic controller. Doesn't mean that's all you're going to be doing, but you will need to keep an eye on just when aircraft are on approach. It will show up on the... there's a screen for it, I think, on the deck. What else was there?
Will aircraft show up on the radar at the weapons console or no?
Yes, you can see it. You can see the plane that we've got in the air is showing up as green on the radar, and then we've got that
I need you
red
guys to
down.
guide me into this aircraft because I can't see
turn
it on my
right.
vehicle radar.
Yeah, turn right 30 degrees. Oh, there's 4 aircraft available.
4 aircraft. Yeah, there's a lot around Duessa. You should now have a Razorback ahead of you, a bit more to the right actually.
Turn left heading 026. That'll be the first Razor Bill.
Did you get that? Left 26?
Yeah, you should be looking at it. It's below you probably.
I think
Oh yeah, it's
It's very below you.
Yeah,
Looks like you're on his 6.
that should be a good launch. Can we get the carry going forward?
Yeah, let's get the helm. Can we get the carrier moving ahead? I think Duessa is the next island we want to engage, so let's just go ahead full speed, not flank.
Was that a hit?
I'll check on the camera.
Yes, enemy down. That's a hit.
Okay, where's the next
an
one?
albatross.
There's an
right.
albatross heading straight for you right now. If you go left about 30.
This one?
Yeah.
Who's driving this thing?
Crash test.
Nobody's driving the ship. Okay.
The ship is driving itself.
Shipped
that's a
out.
firm hit.
A petrol is now heading towards you. If you want to return to ship, oh, you still have iron missiles. You still have missiles, don't you? Petrol coming up from the island.
Crash test. You want to stay on that side of the island. Do not go to the
Yeah,
right
there's a
side.
ship on the other side of the island. That's a good hit. Enemy down. There is still a Razor Bell coming around the south side of the island. You should be able to see it soon.
We should probably get other aircraft in the air as well.
Yeah, let's start getting a recon aircraft in the air, please, and then let's get
Did
an
I get that
IR.
last Razor Bill?
You did not get the last Razor. Yes, you did get the last Razor Bill.
You did.
Good
which
work, Crash
aircraft,
Test.
Take the taxi.
That was excellent. That was excellent. Well done. That's 4 for
Clear
4.
of contact. Clear of contacts for 10,000 meters.
All right, we have an enemy ship on the east side of the island we're approaching, which is Duessa. How many torpedoes do we have? Supplies?
19.
19 torpedoes.
If you want, I can try and get another Manta up and do an IR missile raid on the
I would like you to try that, please. We also need to get a recon plane in the air.
Do we know if that's if that is a swordfish or a...
We
needlefish?
don't know if that's a swordfish or a needlefish, so we need to get a recon to give us a picture of what it is.
Okay.
Which aircraft is the recon aircraft?
Let me
I
see.
think it's A7 or A8 since both of them are albatrosses.
Both of them are albatrosses with IR missiles. A7 and A8 are both albatrosses with IR missiles. A1 has no loadout at all right now. So A7 or A8 are fine to launch.
Okay, launching A7.
Let's just keep an eye on the Manta. Helm Manta is coming in for a landing approach.
Thank you. I am maintaining the heading. Carry.
Perfect, thank you.
Manta's on final.
There's a red line slightly off. There.
Yeah, I can see it coming in.
Oh, that's the Manta coming in.
Manta coming in, yeah. Coming on final. We're about halfway to the island. So as soon as possible, we'll get more planes in the air, and we'll get ready to launch our ground forces as well, as soon as we've taken out that boat. As long as there's no turrets on this island.
I recommend we fully scan that ship.
Yeah.
The swordfish have pretty strong anti-air.
Agreed.
Yep.
Frost,
Yes?
can I ask what this red line is on the radar display here?
Oh, that's radar ping.
The
There's-
red line, no, it's where you are currently aiming torpedoes at. So if you activate
useful.
torpedoes and you change bearing, you can exactly put the torpedoes on the radar contact.
Useful. Thank you.
Quite choppy seas today, isn't it?
Very choppy. Right, Manta's coming in for landing now.
Does anybody else feel like these balloons are kind of somewhat large?
They're very large.
Yeah.
The ship
Maybe
is
the
like
gravity
really
on this
small.
planet is...
Manta has touched down. Manta has touched down.
Radar contact?
Radar contact. We have an enemy ship northeast of Duessa.
I think it might.
It's a
fly-
swordfish. It's a swordfish.
It won't slide off.
We have a
It
sword.
has seaways, but no anti-aircraft missile, I believe.
Helm. New bearing. Oh, whoa, that's a bug. I just got the loadout screen on the map window. Yeah, the map window's bugging out. Oh no, if I click on the carrier, I can see what vehicles we have. Wow. Yeah, that's really
Yep.
cool.
It is.
What's our attack plan?
We need to take out this swordfish. You're saying it's got sea whiz but no missiles? we
No,
confirm?
it has anti-air missiles.
It has anti.
And, and it has torpedoes too, so advise we might not try to stay on the other side of the island or not get into its engagement range.
But does it have a main gun as well?
It does, it's a
It does,
swordfish.
okay.
I think it has every weapon.
Alright, let's get a torpedo in the water just to see if we can get away with it. I want a torpedo at bearing 020 with a timer of 30 seconds, please, and launch as soon as possible.
020. Copy that.
Helm, new bearing. Can we come about to 070?
Right turn 070.
Sorry, that was bearing 020, activation delay,
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Alright. Firing right tube 1.
Oh, left tube.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
We
Shouldn't
want
matter
right
for me.
tubes. We want right tubes. For
Not
this.
with the way we've turned, surely. The enemy's on the left-hand side of the ship now.
Huh, I just found out that we have runway lights.
Nice.
Do you want me to just keep them on?
Yeah, can we get can't really do a recon plan. We need to take out this swordfish. This is our main issue with taking this island.
Captain, launching left tube 2, 030022.
Thank you.
We're launching an Albatross right now.
Yep, recon plane is going to be in the air shortly.
Okay, the swordfish is currently covering the island with its AA, so we can't travel further. We can't travel over the island.
If an Albatross gets in AA range of any, sorry, gets
Yep, it's dead
any
meat.
AA missile, it's just dead, and we're launching straight at the swordfish.
We have 2 fish in the water.
Launch.
Can I turn left 180?
Yes, I was about to order you to do that. Could you turn not quite 180? If you could turn 270.
270, okay.
We need to take out the swordfish, and our best option to do it is going to have to be torpedoes.
There's a second ship in front of us.
Second ship. I don't have that on radar. I only
It's
have the
right on
swordfish. That's that, not the swordfish. Swordfish is launching a countermeasure.
1 torp is down.
Yeah, it
One
hit
torp-
mine.
Weapons are offline.
Swordfish
Yeah,
is
that's
turning
why-
to face.
Yeah, that's why I said right tubes, because the torpedoes won't glide into the island.
Okay, good shout. Can we get another torpedo in the water, please? Bearing
Yeah.
from us. Give me 1 second. 350, and I want 45 seconds, maybe even more than that. Let's go for 360, 50 seconds
Oh,
on activation.
one of our torpedoes has a good track.
One of our torpedoes has a very good track. It's coming dead on.
What was the timing on that?
Albatross is away.
Sorry, Seavolt, I missed your message. Torpedo is on track to hit the enemy target. We need to make sure that isn't a torpedo coming for us. We need to get a countermeasure in the water. Yeah, can we get it? Oh, it just disappeared off
It's
the scan.
it's a countermeasure.
Enemy has lost a countermeasure. We're about to hit the enemy ship. Looks like the torpedo. Is that a good hit?
Good hit.
We need to get another one in the water.
Yeah, that's a swordfish.
Or I could just take it out with the Manta I'm launching.
It
right
has
now.
it has AA and Sea-Wiz.
Oh.
Let's get another torpedo in the water. Bearing 000. Activation timer 30 seconds. We may have a torpedo incoming on us. There is something in the water heading south.
That's a noisemaker.
Okay, confirm.
Torpedo launched at 001, timer 030.
I had to turn right there.
That's okay. Just we have a Manta in the air. It is inside AA range of the swordfish. It needs to head south.
We have an albatross that's heading towards the other swordfish right now.
Yep.
I only see one
I
swordfish. Just FYI, I don't know where the second swordfish is.
Second swordfish is on the right side of the island.
Okay, I'm going to reposition the albatross.
We have another countermeasure in the water.
Torp looks as though it has.
It does have track. Oh, there's a missile, AA missile in the air.
Yep.
Oh, that could be a cruise missile. It's coming for us.
That's for the albatross, and that's an anti-air missile.
Can we turn Sea-Wiz on, please?
Sea-Wiz.
It won't matter.
Armed.
Won't intercept that. Albatross is going to go down if that hits.
Not if I have anything to do about it. Taking
luck.
evasive maneuvers.
Torpedo has good track on enemy ship. Torpedo is about to engage.
Lank,
Looks
if
like
you manage to pull that
It
off,
missed.
I call you
Torpedo
proud.
missed. Torpedo missed.
Oh, no, it's coming. Oh, GG.
Saved it.
Nice, good work.
Brilliant.
Helm.
Torpedo has missed the target.
Torpedo missed. Yes. Helm, can we turn to 180, please?
Torpedo in the water.
Left turn,
Enemy torpedo in the water.
As a
And-
reminder, what's the maximum altitude that a Manta can fly?
We need to fire a noisemaker from one of the rear tubes, please.
3,000 meters, I believe.
Is that a noisemaker? Excellent.
Make the launch.
Can we get a new torpedo in the water, please? I need a bearing of 070. Activation timer of 20 seconds.
0.
One on the left tubes, please. ASAP.
0. 7. 0.
Crash test, be advised you are within AA range of that swordfish.
Yep.
Torpedo in the water.
Swordfish fired.
020071.
Oh, GG.
Did it miss?
Did we lose the Manta?
Yep, it missed.
Good
Damn.
dodge.
We have
Missiles launched.
Missiles launched. Good hit, good hit. That's it, it's down, it's
Okay.
down.
Swordfish out.
Don't fish up.
stuff.
Okay, Helm, new bearing, please. Can you turn us to 090?
Manta RTBing.
There is a torpedo still in the water. I think it has track on us. Can we get another noisemaker, please? And the
That's
noisemaker on bearing 060.
We're gonna be
0.
credit for that swordfish.
Great work, pilots. Good work, Crash, on the attack run. Good work on keeping the albatross in the air. Who's piloting that albatross?
In the water.
Me, Link.
Nice work, Link.
I'm flying the albatross. Thank you.
Torpedo warning.
Do we have
Proximity
that-
warning.
Is that noisemaker in the water?
So,
I advise dropping a
Torpedo
countermeasure.
impact.
Yeah, if we're going to countermeasure, drop it. We're about to take a hit. Brace.
Shit.
Damn it.
just shocking thrust. It's okay.
We took heavy damage to...
We're all right. Front Sea-Wiz is down to 0.5%.
Hull's down to about half. Okay, let's get on with taking out this island. Oh, is there still a swordfish in the water radar?
Manta is on final approach for landing.
Thank you for letting us know.
I'll check with on the albatross to see if there is any on the enemy ship.
Yeah, can check for ships and start checking what we've got in the way of enemy vehicles. Well, I'll get Helm in close and we'll deploy our ground vehicles ASAP. Good work, everybody.
Island is cleared of any enemy ship, and there are no other enemy aircraft too. We took them out.
Excellent
No
work.
airfield?
There must have been an airfield to
At the
launch.
aircraft at the airfield.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll start on figuring out an attack strategy with our ground vehicle.
Yeah, I want to get those ground vehicles deployed ASAP. We're going to get in as close as we can, and I'll let you know when we're at the closest point. I want to get them down quickly.
I'm starting
Shut down
spotting enemies.
I won't be doing this solo campaign anytime soon. Next time, it's a lot of work.
This is
Right.
quite a steep. This is quite a cliffy.
Quite cliffy? Do we have a good approach as side for approach? If you can identify it, we'll get the ship there.
I mean, there's ways to approach it. It's going to be a pain, but yeah, I could do it.
Okay, Helm, could we please get a new bearing of 030 and keep me advised if we're going to run into shallows?
Okay.
I'd like to get.
Oh,
to,
but we've got a
there.
mant on approach. Mant on approach. Sorry, mant on approach. Oh,
It touched down. Perfect.
okay, perfectly.
I'd like to try and get to the southwest section of the island, that little peninsula bit.
Yeah, I see it.
Copy.
Our best
Okay,
try to
okay.
get it around.
Can you see my my bearing if I do this?
Oh, I see it.
That-
I'll be fine.
That's what we're aiming for. Okay, we've got one enemy victor on the island.
I'm trying to spot any other, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of enemy ground vehicles. I think
We're also-
we're clear to start the ground attack.
Yeah, well, we're just getting closer, and drones as well. Let's just get razor bills in the air with IR missiles. Teledad, if you're okay to configure them, and please don't let me forget to let you jump on drones for a bit.
Sorry, that was Razor Bills with IRs.
Razor bills with IRs, please. Or Albatross with IRs. Anything with IRs. Just get IRs. We've got tons of IRs from what I'm aware of.
A8 has IRs. Currently, A3 and A4 Razor Bills are armed with 20 mil.
I'm gonna launch S7, S8, S6, and S1.
Yeah, we
Those
got-
are the only ones with 40mm in the virus bar.
Cool. We've got 60 IRs. Let's just wait till we get a little bit closer before you launch those, though. We're almost there.
Is it convey use flank speed for the carrier?
Yes, please. Use flank speed. And then what I'd like you to do is when we get to... can you see X and Y coordinates on your screen?
No.
Okay. Because I was going to say, when we get to this coordinate, I want you to turn to 000, but I will just tell you when to turn to 000.
Advice on the ground attack. There is an enemy turret with 40mm.
We should be able to
Iron
overwhelm
missile
it.
will not be enough to take it out.
I
can.
think
Helm, 000.
Okay, perfect. I'm stopping the carrier right now.
If we're close enough to launch
Yeah.
ground force.
If how about you can turn the carrier to face bearing 180, we can launch everything out the rear of the carrier towards the island. If you just hang fire on launching until we get the carrier turned away from the island, that means the vehicles will get on the ground faster. I want to take this island as quickly as possible. Can you give us an approximate location of that turret, please?
It's marked.
It's marked, okay. We should be fine to overwhelm it, I believe.
The gun will.
The
The gun will
approach
easily kill it.
are in the.
The gun, do we have it? I don't think we've got any ammunition for the gun. Guns?
Of course, Alan.
We can fire.
If you can get us a firing solution on that cannon, that's what I would want us to go for.
A razor bill with 20mm would be perfect against the turret.
Against the 40mm, you believe?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
40 mil is not great for A8.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a razor bill armed with that then.
Can I get a bearing on the target?
Bearing on target. Target is 050. It's quite high.
050.
We can get a plane to spot it if you can't get the elevation to see.
Yeah. I mean, I have a diamond on here. I suppose I'll just fire at that. Inactive. Why is it inactive?
The breaker must be turned off.
The breaker's on it. The gun was off, or the missile was off.
Alright. 1 second.
What's that?
Firing.
Oh, it's a firing solution. Oh, it's a cruise missile.
Oh!
Just make sure it makes it to the We can't make those anymore right now.
Fired the wrong thing. How do I switch ammo type on this?
Is that cruise missile
yes.
going to track?
Yeah, hold your cursor on your target until
Yeah.
the missile lands.
Make sure that missile hits. You got to track it in with TV. I think it was our last cruise missile, so
No, we've still got
Excellent.
6.
good. I thought we were out. Oh, it's coming down really fast. Ah, cruise missile
Negative.
hit the ground.
The razor bill can take it out.
Yeah, no worries.
I've rearmed both Razor.
That's not. It's unfortunate that your first missile strike was a surprise one.
Carrier. Oh, there's carrier gun. Sorry, it's Z.
It's okay. It's only the second time you've ever sat down at the seat. Don't worry about it. Is everybody else okay with what they're doing right now?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can see we've got.
Is there Is there any reason why
Yeah.
Alpha 5 isn't in the air? It has the AWACS radar.
I think it's just not had time to launch it. But yeah, we should get Alpha 5 up and high. One thing I've noticed about the command table is I can now mouse over our vehicles and it'll show me their effective firing range and their orders.
We have more contacts at 066 and 067.
Okay,
I see them.
the attack has been planned. I hope my route is sufficient.
It looks good. I can overview it from here and it looks really nice.
I will
That's
now get
good.
on to the leading.
Okay, our walruses are engaging the enemy.
Mind, those walruses are both 40 mil. If we could have drone pilots in, might conserve the ammo a bit more.
One enemy tank down.
Okay.
2 enemy tanks down.
Okay.
Requesting
That's
fire mission at 064. I don't know. I can't. I don't have
How
direct
many
visual on them. I don't know if I can hit them.
You won't be able to hit them if you don't have direct control on them.
Do we have IR planes in the air at the moment to take out some of those vehicles?
Yep, I'll do it.
We have not been launching planes.
Hey Barris. Thanks for joining.
We have made landfall.
Excellent. And they've already had 2...
A6 is- Sorry, A6 is an IR Manta.
Perfect, thank you. Let's someone get onto A6 and get in the air. I can see an Albatross coming in on an attack run. Can I jump into the camera? No, I can't. There's not enough seats. That's the same.
Here, let me get out of here.
He can look behind the carrier.
Alright, were you asking for the weapons camera?
No. I wanted to viewpoint from one of the drones, but we actually need people to pilot the drones. It's quite important, so I'm not going to jump in.
Okay.
I did put an actuated camera, I think, on both walls. But again, yeah, drone seats, only so many.
Yeah.
Carrier is back to full functionality. Hull is only
Excellent.
down 2%, but
Thank
climbing.
you. Thank you for handling those repairs.
We could.
I'm actually wondering if we want to get the Manta with the AWACS heading towards Fierce Edge to start scouting that island out. So that's our next destination.
You would rather
That
do
one
that
is
with an
on-
Albatross.
Albatross? Do we have a scout? Oh.
A1 is ready for that.
Can we get, when someone has a second, can we please get A1 tasked with doing a sweep on Fierce Edge, and just someone needs to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't fly into any AA? But let's get our next attack on the go while this one is still... I want to get us moving.
Copy that. I got
A1.
A1 heading over there.
Can we get other aircraft in the air?
Yep,
Yeah.
elevators moving to launch A1.
It's just slow, unfortunately.
Sorry, what? Do you want another IR plane in the air?
Two fish in the air? Not called fish with the missiles, what
My
are they called?
Albatross has fired all its
Nice.
missiles.
Good missiles.
Good effect.
Right, get that Albatross landed.
By the way, when it
Yeah.
comes to IR missiles, it's best to fire them in pairs and to immediately pull the plane up after you fire them. Don't let the plane idle over the island. It just increases risk. So you don't
Yeah, the
use
problem
it.
is that it's on its landing pattern over the island, so I don't really have a choice then to
Okay, Helm.
go lower.
Can we turn the carrier to a new bearing of 120, and that will change the landing pattern so it doesn't come in over the island? That's a good point.
When the Albatross comes into
Yeah,
land.
no problem. Our
Controllers. Sorry, go Frost.
no, you go.
The Scout Albatross is on deck, about to launch.
So this is quite nice. I can now see the health and ammo and fuel of our vehicles from the tactical map. I can even see the crash test is piloting one right now.
Yep.
I'm-
Point.
Missiles away.
Say, Frost, I think I might be having visual on the lights from the vehicles now.
Oh, excellent. There's a whole host of them heading for our vehicles. It's going to be a really big engagement, so if you can supply some fire support.
Okay.
Drones, be aware you're being engaged from behind by a walrus and a seal.
Yeah, I think I saw them, but they've gone over the ridge.
Do you need any help? I can have a gun razor build that does can provide help.
No effect.
A minute to get.
No effect.
Good shooting, drones.
Carriers on a heading of 120.
Thank you, Helm.
How's the health
IR
of the
Manta.
drones? Can I get like a quick update on that?
What do you need an update on,
IR
Crash?
Manta
The health of the drones.
All right, let me give you that too. All the drones are pretty healthy. The only thing that's a bit of a concern is the walrus is down to 75% fuel.
That's fine.
Is it okay if I switch to drones for a little bit?
Yeah, go for it.
Because there's a way of managing aircraft that I learned.
Sure, someone give Teldan a seat for a sec?
Yep. No, that was someone.
Thank you very much. Who's that? Thank you very much, Reality.
Driver.
Oh, good hit.
Driver was quick analysis.
Ah, cool. Something just got destroyed there, yeah.
Yeah, we lost an albatross. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we lost that one vehicle in the dust behind, because...
How do we lose an albatross? Do we lose an albatross right now?
Yeah, it got shut down as the issue.
Ah, I think it came in over the island. I was watching that one.
Yeah, there's a way of managing aircraft, which is basically keeping them behind the carrier.
About to engage the turret.
Yeah, you've got two seals on your right-hand side as well, drones.
There's a ridge over there. They can't hit me.
Okay, good. It's hard to see from the tactical map. Our albatross is also about to make contact at Fierce Edge. I'll keep an eye on it.
We have a spare Manta in the hangar, so not too worried about that loss.
You've got an albatross supporting you with 20mm fire as well. Good hit. Incoming IR missiles from the Manta. Razorbills taking fire from the enemy. That's one. Yeah, dice. I'm seeing a lot of targets going down right now. Turret is engaging our vehicles. Turret is now engaging the Razorbill. It's acting as a good distraction. Is that a fire mission going out?
Flying the Razorbill. It ain't gonna get shot down.
Nice work. Iron missiles incoming.
It takes one more to kill the turret.
No joy on that gun mission, I'm afraid. Fierce Edge, the Albatross is coming into range now. Someone needs to jump on the camera though, or we won't be able to see anything.
I am moving to it now.
Okay, our guys are almost at the command center.
Is Fierce Edge a one shield island?
It's a 2-shield island. It's a 1-shield island. Sorry, it's a 1-shield island.
Okay, there's no aircraft here.
Turret destroyed. We are almost at the drops. Oh,
Excellent work. Excellent work. Let's get the island captured.
I'm bringing in the Manta for a landing.
Good work, Razorbill pilot. Nice work, Lank.
Thank you.
Alright, there's only a little bit of stuff to mop up at this point. Great work. You've taken out a lot with that Razorbill.
The 20 mils are the way to go on the Razorbills, that's for sure.
2 seals left.
He set up the 3 ground drones to defend the structure. I'm going in with the virus bot to get a good defensible place, a good hidden place.
Hey Teledon, when you get a chance for an Albatross, for scouting only, can you make sure that it's including fuel tanks?
We don't have any. We don't have any fuel tanks.
Oh, they got dropped?
Yeah.
Great.
Lost.
Or okay.
Sorry.
It's not your fault, man. I think it's the commander's fault. Do you mind?
We never got new ones.
Yeah. There's just 2 seals. There's a seal and a walrus left. They're too low down to engage the vehicles, though. They're just fighting with the Razorbill. That's only one walrus left. This island is clear. Do you have enough ammo?
If there's one walrus left, then I'll just bring some of these troops back.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you to do. Thank you.
Creep out like a flare.
Nice work. Alright, let's recall our aircraft that are attacking this island. The island is now clear. We're just waiting for it to be captured. Let's recall all vehicles that aren't currently capturing, i.e. everything but the virus bot. We can get some planes in the air to start engaging Fierce Edge. So if... logistics, if you're on there, Tala, and if you could advise us what planes are ready to launch with IR missiles, we'll get them heading over and tasked with attacking that island.
Keep the Albatross in that area behind the carrier because it'll come in for a quicker landing.
Nice. I see you set up some...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what that's for.
And we can start attacking the next island while we are capturing this one. Is Manta? Oh, it's at 20% ammo. Okay, that needs to come back.
A7 will be loaded with IR missiles. A5 is configured as an AA and AWACS Manta. Nothing else is in the hangar.
Can we get A5? Do we need A5? I don't think we need A5 for Fear's Edge. We can get it ready to go to Edaminion soon. Let's just...
Okay.
What's wrong?
I think something's wrong with the walruses. They're not moving.
They could be stuck on something.
They've got 85% fuel, so they're fine on fuel.
They're just getting through trees. That's all.
Oh, yeah, they're moving now. I can see them
they're
moving.
uphill, that's why. They're just
Yeah.
I'm shifting one out.
I can see it moving.
You got my walruses stuck, so help me.
Island captured. All right. Duestas captured.
I know.
What did
Wait, that's a flare launcher unlocked? That's it.
Hooray! I have some bad news. We can't actually produce flares.
Great. Let's,
What, really?
right. As soon as possible, I want to get planes in the air and headed to Fierce Edge, please. We are making our way, by the way, our objective is to make our way north to an island called Tokamak, which will get us the blueprint for Petros.
Do we capture Endominion on the way? Or
Yes.
is another badge not necessary?
We are capturing Endominion on the way.
Sorry, Froz. Targets are Fear's Edge next.
Sorry, Fierce Edge next, then Endominion.
Endymion is
Endymion.
not really useful for us.
We don't need the barge.
We have plenty of barges.
Then we're going
That's
Fierce Edge, Tokamak, and Sanctuary.
It's still worth knowing that by capturing islands, we get money for that.
That is a good point.
Passive income
True.
is a thing.
Do we have
That's not
two?
very bad.
Do we have two planes on final approach together?
No.
No, it's
Just matching.
the Mantis final approaching. Okay. Once these planes are down, let's turn the ship so that the rear is facing the island, just to make it a bit faster for the vehicles to get in. But we need to wait for the planes to land first.
Alright. I've just had to re-divert the walruses a little bit, but they're fine.
Oh, good. Good. That was a great work, everybody. That island was really smooth and easy. We lost an albatross, which is a shame, but I think that was just because we had too much in the air. Apart from that, I think that went really, really well.
I think it's just because we were
I know we've been talking about Doctrine a lot, but we may actually be in a bit of a pickle here.
Yeah?
Because we have no surface vehicle production, and the two closest available. One gives us bears to the south.
Production.
We have no surface vehicle production. And the
I
nearby
thought-
island, we start with a few in the warehouse.
I thought we unlocked an island that could produce walruses.
Nope, sorry, just had some.
Oh, I thought we... Okay, well, we need to do something about that
When we
then.
go to Tokamak, we can go straight to Socrates.
Yeah,
Socrates gives us ground
walruses.
production.
Yeah, Socrates
Yeah,
was my
the
next
walrus.
choice. So that was the plan. Was Tokamak? I wanted to get Sanctuary and Terminus, but they're not ideal. They're not. What ammo does Sanctuary give us? What blueprints?
120 mil battle cannons, and I don't remember what that thing is. Another icon.
We'll probably just head straight for Socrates then after we've taken Tokamak.
I think those are countermeasures or something. I don't think we need those.
Right. Well, we'll head for Socrates after Tokamak. But right now it's Fierce Edge. Do we have any?
Wait, do we have already 100 millimeters ammo? Because
have
if
a few in
we
stock?
Can we
if
produce
we can
it?
produce them, then it's good. Then we have
We
something
can
to
produce
put on the bear.
Yes.
Our problem is we don't have.
So,
Go ahead.
I don't think that the walruses are that great of vehicles because they seem to really struggle getting around.
Yeah.
If we
They,
want to
They are-
keep doing our lightning fast attacks, we should probably just exclusively use seals because it's not like they took any damage.
the walruses are
Seals are
slow.
quite flimsy, though. We're lucky
Yeah.
we have good air coverage on them.
Yeah, but
If
we
they get
also
into a
have good air
full-on
coverage.
engagement with
The
something,
nature
it's
of
not going to be
vehicles
pretty.
is they're going to be so slow to land.
For example,
Because it's gonna pound
if
it.
if we're taking an island that we're able to get full air control over, then I'm all for just using seals. But if we're doing with a situation like this where there's a turret that we need the vehicles to engage, I'd quite like to have a walrus along to kind of be our primary engagement.
We could
The walrus
skip
didn't
the
even really
Walrus
practically
Island.
engage it. It was the albatross of its 20 millimeters, wasn't it? The
That
walrus
is
finished it off.
What was the suggestion about an island skip?
We could skip the island that produces walrus and try to hit an island that produces bears directly. So
So-
we would have something heavy to kill enemy ground vehicle and a faster land vehicle to carry the drone.
We'll have to head quite far south to do that. The only bear island I'm seeing is Nemesis, which is right back at the start.
It-
And
it's-
Elwood, which is the...
It's not that big of an issue. It's really what we need is petrols.
Yeah, well, petrols are that's what we're heading for. We're heading for petrols. That's our next objective.
Once we get petrols, yeah, no, this issue's going to be nipped in the butt.
We
But
are
as it
agreed
stands
that
now, it's just so
Okay.
slow.
That's our Manta on its final approach, and then we can turn the ship and we'll launch aircraft to start taking Fierce Edge.
Yeah,
we can
someone
keep the
mind me
albatross
the
at
drone
the
there?
island.
Say again?
we have an
I am launching it.
Good, thanks.
Manta got a failed landing there.
Sorry, which island are we going for? Fierce Edge.
Fierce
Let's
Edge.
see the topography of it.
So we've got a lot of vehicles.
Very flat.
Yeah, it's really flat.
Yeah, we're just gonna hit it with iron missiles. I head towards it, drop off a virus spot, capture it, and then head on to Edminion. We're not going to spend a lot of time on Fierce Edge. I want to take it as quickly as possible.
I would recommend approaching it from the north side.
Mm-hmm.
That's flat, very quick to get to the control station and back. The albatross that's in the air over Fierce Edge is at 50% fuel.
Let's recall it when it gets to 40%.
You can do at 30.
Seals
30?
have
Okay.
left the island. They are now making their final approach towards the carrier.
Excellent. This is the worst.
Albatross at Fierce Edge can be recalled immediately. I've fully scanned everything on that island.
We're going to lose all the contact information if we pull the albatross away.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it continues to
Oh.
mark them as long as it's orbit them, but
Okay.
We mean to
does it have
It's
enough
fairly low,
fuel?
although we should probably send something else.
It's on 50% fuel right now.
We can launch A7 to go meet the albatross and replace it.
Manta is coming in for landing now.
Or we can launch A8.
Face up, bucket
It's
head.
another albatross. We can launch A8. It's another albatross. A7
Yeah.
is a Manta.
I want to get.
Both will make it to the island.
Has A1 got any missiles?
don't think so.
What's the one that's orbiting the island right now?
It's
It has no-
It has no missiles. Pure scout. Okay. Yeah, we want to get some missile albatrosses over that island ASAP. We'll start heading that way once we've got these.
We can launch a Manta as well.
Yeah.
So is it okay if I launch A7 and A8?
Yes, please. Manta's coming in. It's landing now.
Okay.
A8 is a scout or IR albatross.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it has IR.
I'm surprised that our scout albatross there is no longer displayed on the air traffic console.
It must be out of range.
It's on its own pattern.
For your information, Frost,
Mhm.
we just got a shipment of 160
Oh.
millimeters.
Fantastic. Do you hear that, molecule video? You have ammo.
Pretty expensive though.
It's very expensive ammo.
Yeah,
I'll try not to waste it as much as I did.
That's alright. You're still getting your head around the guns. That's fine.
Oh, it's loads of fun to use.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but like,
It looks really cool too.
Yeah. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure how to aim the shots
you need to aim it at a spot to intercept the targets.
at the spot to intercept
Yeah.
the target.
Because if you move the camera while you're calling for the fire solution, it'll move the gun will be moved to that new point.
Okay.
You need to keep it still.
Have we got
Also-
birds coming into the air, or are we still waiting for a taxi?
We're waiting for taxi down.
Okay. Oh, it takes so long. I've only had 2 elevators.
If
Yep.
only we-
Honestly, it's taking so long for these vehicles to get back.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I'm watching them on the map.
How's
I
that doing, Crash?
They're almost here. They're almost here.
Well, not quite. We still got the walruses to do.
Our
Where's-
scout albatross at Fierce Edge is at 40% fuel.
Okay, can we recall that, please?
we can wait till 4:30.
Can we wait for 30? Okay. Well, yeah, I want to swap if we can.
Well, we'll be heading that way soon, I hope.
Yeah, we will be as well. Depending on when the walruses get here.
Once the walruses get here, we'll turn the ship. In fact, if we turn the ship now, no, because we've got seals getting on board as we speak.
Well, the walruses are the slower ones,
Yeah.
sadly. It's the one redeeming feature of a seal. It's slightly faster than one.
What's taking off right now?
That's either an albatross or a manta.
Oh, it's not taking off yet. I just heard the beep beep, but I thought it was a.
That would be the Manta launching now.
Yeah, we have nothing else landing though, so we should be able to just turn the ship.
carrier now. They're not quite on the final approach.
Once that seal is on, can we turn the carrier helm to 180? Yeah, you can probably do it now.
Oh yeah, you can do it right now.
And that'll make the walruses get in a little bit sooner.
Point of order. Countermeasures are
Yep.
anti-air.
They're coming in
Yes.
final.
No.
Torpedo.
No, the torpedo.
Countermeasures are anti-torpedo.
Sorry, the anti-torpedo. I was thinking of
If you
flares.
can, try and back
Oh, I
up.
thought because there's
Those slots.
countermeasures and there's the noisemaker.
Don't
They,
back up the carrier.
they are both anti-torpedo. The noisemaker attracts the torpedo away towards itself. What is the countermeasure? I've never launched one ever.
The countermeasure blinds the torpedo's active sonar and allows us to get away if it's pretty close.
Okay, so that's when
For as a last resort,
we do a flank speed and boost away.
pretty much.
The torpedoes,
well.
the countermeasures depending on the carrier changing course as well.
Alright, the walruses are coming into dock now.
Guess the next time we have a torpedo headed at us, we'll actually be able to launch it.
Mantis launching now.
We launched one, but we stayed on the same course, so the torpedo continued
Yeah.
and hit us.
Yeah, that's my bad.
But
Alright, come
torpedo
Mantis
hit
away.
is,
Mantis away. What is the fuel like on the Albatross? Can we get ready to return it? It is down
will
to...
be returning.
Okay, yes.
I'm just going to recall it back now.
It's at 30%. It should make it.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Assuming
nice.
it has landing priority.
There's nothing else. Well, we got launches, I guess.
Yeah, that should be in the air by the time it comes back.
Okay, one walrus is docked. One of the walruses is just sitting... Oh, I'm guessing it sits and waits for one of the walruses to get in.
You're correct.
Yeah, like the aircraft, there's it's only one at a time.
There's a landing pattern for the cars. Amazing.
can you pilot it manually? I think you can override
No.
that if you pilot it manually. No.
I don't think
Okay.
you can manually.
If you're going to attempt to dock an aircraft or a ground craft to the carrier, it will automatically override and prevent the player from making a change.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, both
There we
aircraft
go.
are away.
Cool. That's great news.
Land vehicle gets aboard.
It's not moving.
It's waiting, I think.
Yeah, the other one. Oh, did the other one get
Waiting,
stuck?
It's fine to go.
The other one just...
The
I
one
think
ahead of it.
the other one just docked. It is now
It
moving.
just docked. Yeah.
All right. Whoever is able, if you can get... Oh, unfortunately, we lost the tracking data on Fear's Edge.
We have all the markers remaining
Yeah.
about the stuff being there.
Okay, cool. Whoever is piloting... Oh, it's driver. If you could just get those missiles on the island with prejudice. I think it was you that was saying that you should just be launching 2 at a time at seals, because it takes 2 iron missiles to take out a seal.
It's 2 for walruses as well.
2 for walrus, yeah.
Might be the same for bears as well.
So you just launch your missiles in 2s.
How far do you think the map goes? Because when you look out on the screen, there's still like wind patterns being generated. So how
Yeah, it
far-
goes out. It goes far. It goes really far, doesn't it?
The map is actually very low detailed. It, like for example, there's only a certain amount of the map that actually has terrain on it, other than water.
Yeah,
26% fuel on that Albatross.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll make it.
How are we doing
It-
for Doc? He's still coming in. Oh, he's taking his time. He's really holding us up, that walrus.
Do we have any more mantas available for launch?
I think we have 2.
A5
Yep,
and 6.
A5 and A6.
They might be reloading though.
We have an aircraft position that is free since we lost an Albatross, so I'm going to load.
No, I already
razor blade.
loaded it up. Sorry.
Okay,
Bailey.
perfect. No problem.
Amanda's going on an attack run. Missiles away.
Did you? Because I'm only seeing 4 aircraft in the slots, and we only have 3 aircraft in the air.
I did load a spare Manta, but I'm not actually sure how many we have in the air right now.
We have 1 Manta in the air,
We-
1 Albatross in the air,
we
2
have-
Albatrosses in the air. Good hit. That's
That
it.
was
3.
great.
Good effect.
We
That
have
was
3
great.
planes in the air.
We have a Manta and Albatross at Fear's Edge, and we have the low fuel Scout Albatross coming in for landing right now.
Yeah, and the Walrus is also coming in. So just be aware we've got an Albatross coming in on landing, and then we'll get moving. Manta's already taken out
Ready.
1 target.
Manta's taking out 5.
Really, it's taken out 5. Oh, is it getting splash?
Yeah, if the
Nice.
nice. are close enough together, yeah, that happens.
That's great.
5 in total.
Nice work. Good work, driver. Right, as soon as this
I've
out.
practiced.
As soon as this driver's on the deck, sorry, as soon as this driver, as soon as this Albatross is on the deck, we will get out of here. This is what I like to see, long-range air engagements. Missiles away from the Albatross.
Rifle.
Anyways, the Walrus is now finally docked.
Hooray! We're just waiting for the Albatross to dock. To land, I should say.
Oh,
One kill there.
I don't have.
That's one. That might be
Albatross
one.
is on final approach.
Excellent.
That was another 3.
What don't we have?
Oh, I had to unmount a 40 mil from a seal to reload the walrus.
Ugh.
I have plenty more
We
coming.
lost
It's just
a 40 millimeter. How do we lose a 40
no
millimeter?
bullets. Don't have enough
Oh.
bullets. They're all in the barges.
Yeah, ammo delivery is very slow.
All our bullets.
Keep the carrier at this heading.
Yeah, we're waiting for this landing. It's coming on a final approach. Once the Albatross is on the deck, Helm, I would like you to change us to a heading of 290 and go ahead flag speed.
I'll take over Hamlet.
And we'll turn off weapons and stuff while we get moving.
I mean,
I am glad we're going to unlock IR missiles.
Yeah, there's a good reason why though.
weapons breakers off.
Albatross
just turn-
on the deck.
Albatross on the deck. Yeah. Let's get us moving. Goodbye, Juessa. I never want to see you again.
By the way,
Blank,
if
is
you want
that
to on
Derpsalot game?
Say again?
Say again?
Sorry, who's Sir Derpsalot in game?
That would be me.
That's Mole Cultivator.
Sorry,
by the way, we can launch the other 2 mantas if you want.
Yeah, let's get them in the air. Let's get this island taken as quick as possible. My plan is just to get there and just drop off the virus seal, and then we will start attacking the next island.
Do not launch A5, it's our entire Manta. A6 is the one with the IR missile.
Cool.
We can reconfigure A5 for ground attack.
Turning off the
Yep, I'm going to do that now.
So we're gonna come around the north side of the island, and that's so it's an easier task for the virus bot to land. Radar, can I get you to keep your eye on bearing 015? That's where Dominion is, and we're expecting there's probably gonna be a boat there. So if you pick something up, let us know straight away.
You can launch A6, A5 will take a bit longer to reconfigure.
Okay, confirm if we can launch A6. If someone could advise Helm when A6 is about to launch, so that we can just control the direction of the ship.
I
Copy
can
that.
watch.
A6 is skewed.
Okay. Cool. Is everybody?
No,
Go ahead.
go ahead. So for Helm, all that's needed is knowing when an aircraft is coming in to land, because
Okay.
it's not known for Helm if there's an aircraft landing. However, for launch, I will know.
Okay, cool.
Because the UI in the top left.
they added that.
I was just going to check in that everyone is happy with what they're doing. They don't want to change roles or anything. Everyone's good.
No problem.
Good.
I'm good. I'll give him my drone seat though if someone wants it. I'm not
yeah, me
opposed.
too.
I am perfectly happy being on the deck.
All right, well,
With the
just
big boom.
don't be shy shouting out if you want to try something else for a bit.
I'm recalling one of the Manta because it doesn't have any
That's fine.
missile left.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of fuel. All right, we've got a Manta taxi for takeoff, I think.
You know what? I'd like to try driving the ship, if that's okay.
Go for it. Just to let you know, the maintain heading button is on.
Which one's that? Oh,
Be
the one
mindful
that's
when launching the planes. We don't want to launch them into a wave if the seas are too big. But I think
There
we
is
should be
that.
okay.
Yeah, we've got a plane getting ready to take off, driver. So just be ready for crash test. So just be ready for that.
Oh, okay.
So I should slow down for that, right?
Not quite yet.
No, you don't need to slow down at all.
Oh, I can see
Uh,
it in my propulsion.
If you look at the top stern panel, you'll see on the left there is a roll icon for the top left, and for
Yeah.
pitch on the top right. If the pitch is below, that's not a good sign. If the pitch is up, that's good.
Right.
This is perfect for launching, by the way, until you get to that dip. You might want to turn right a little bit.
Manta is elevating onto the runway now.
Crash test, you're going to want to turn left by 10 degrees. Sorry, right 10 degrees.
I'm trying to steer, but it's not letting me.
You have
This
to
mean-
flip the heading lock.
Yeah,
Ah, there we go.
right,
You-
not left.
We also have a Manta coming in for landing once this Manta takes off.
Helm, swing it left hard. Just so we can clear this wave.
Yeah, watch this wave. Swing left hard if you can. That's good. That's good.
Yep, we're good. That'll clear.
Nice work.
Away.
I find actually swinging right is better.
Swing right is better. Okay, that's good to know. All right, Helm. Just make sure you've got your bearing set to 310 right now. When you've got a chance to recorrect. Also, be aware that you have a Manta getting ready to come in on final approach. It's not there yet, but it's coming in soon.
I'm sure we could just, all stand right over his shoulder. That would make him feel better, right?
Yes.
All right, Manta's on task to hit the island. It's a small island.
Oh yeah, it's a very flat island.
How soon?
Configured? Go ahead.
I was going to say, how soon before we get the racer build with the 20mm in the air?
They're both ready.
It's just in terms of distance. It's got 8 kilometers to travel.
I wouldn't launch them yet.
Yeah. All right, here comes the Manta on final approach.
Reminder, the 20mm razors are A3 and A4.
What's the status of A5?
A5 is the AA AWACS Manta.
Okay. Could be reconfigured for
Press stop for landing.
It's coming in now.
The carrier.
Open go.
Yeah, maintain everything.
I think that's a go around.
Yeah, it's gonna come in again. So what's the best practice for landing?
So the best practice is knowing when the landing is occurring. Hit the maintain heading button. It'll resolve all of your problems.
Okay, cool. That's easy.
Oh, nice missile.
Say again?
Is the maintain heading bouncing thing or do I actually have to hit a switch?
You have to
It's
flick the
thing that I have
switch.
to flip.
Alright.
If it goes for the 3, then that's a good hit. It's going for the.
Good hit with that missile. We'll let you know when it's coming around again, Crash.
I'll have my eye on it for you, Crash.
Okay. How many missiles do our planes have left? Looks like none left on the Albatross, and none left on the Manta.
Yeah, I'm keeping the Albatross for spotting, but we can recall the Manta.
Okay.
Helm, you may want to turn left 30 degrees. Actually, don't change the heading. Keep.
Yeah,
the heading.
we've got that Manta coming. I also want to bring us around to the north edge of the island. That's an easier landing for the virus.
Manta's on final approach.
What's the point of steering when I have maintain heading?
It's so that you don't turn the carrier
One
manually.
holds the rudder, one holds the coordinate.
On the carrier.
Its steering lock is not very good. Right?
If we maintain this speed, is this Manta going to be able to...
Oh yeah, L line.
Slow.
No, you never slow down. You always maintain your speed and your heading with an aircraft on landing. Otherwise, it will cause it to go around.
We need to get down soon because we need to turn. It's coming in now.
Yeah, that'll be fine. After that Mantis landed, I can delay the other aircraft so that.
Yeah, once the Manta's landing, I'll give you a new bearing helm, but I'll wait for the Manta to come down before I give you it.
So the reason I was asking is because it doesn't look like the Manta's moving much faster than our...
What speed are we doing right now?
90.
I mean, are we at
the
flank?
Mantis doing 60.
Yeah, could we drop our speed
Yeah.
to about half?
Oh, yeah.
Outspeed the aircraft.
With a proper jet engine.
Yeah, with proper currents,
There
like
we
the carrier
go.
can do something like 150 knots. It's bonkers.
Now she's
I was
coming
gonna
in.
turn off the radar to see if we got more engine power.
It does, doesn't it, Seavault? It's so loud outside. And yeah, every drone is Winchester.
Mantis 1,000 from runway.
Yeah, it's coming in now. Good work, driver. Sorry, good work, Crash, as well.
Albatross will have to land next. It's running short.
No, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's still.
I think the Manta's going to refuse to land. The Manta refused to...
Yeah.
Alright, just before that comes round again, can we please get a new bearing helm? Can we please turn the ship to 270? In fact, I want it to come back at 250.
The Albatross will be fine.
Yeah,
How are we doing
yeah,
for
yeah.
fuel on the Mantas?
Mantis will be fine.
Okay, cool.
Their fuel icon has not popped up.
50% fuel on the one that's failed 2 landings, so we're good. Yeah, once you get to 250, maintain heading and maintain speed, please. And just keep let us know if we're going to hit any shoals or anything, but we should be fine looking at the tactical map. And actually check that here.
Given the very low number of enemy vehicles, we can launch the ground assault immediately. It won't be any problem.
My hope was not even to worry about launching attack vehicles. That was what I was hoping. We just launched.
15.
Thank you.
Increase my speed.
No.
31 knots.
No, keep maintain speed, please. You've got a Manta on final approach. Oh no,
An aircraft.
we're launching an aircraft.
Maintain course.
Yeah,
And speed.
We have a do not launch anymore.
Yeah, no aircraft in the air, please. We need to get these Mantas back on the deck.
Are we on the correct side?
Yes, we are.
It looks like we have a few good targets for the deck gun.
Yeah, there's a cluster there on the shore, 3 of them together, 3 seals. If you hit them, that'd be great.
Yeah, let
Okay.
me see if I
The Albatross can actually handle them.
I mean, the deck and carrier can do it too.
I'm happy for the carrier to take 1 shot.
I'll have the Albatross shoot up the rest of the island.
Do you might want to wait for us to stop before you fire, though, Mold.
Aye, sir.
I think we've got another Albatross coming in on final approach. Oh no, the other Albatross is going to do it first by the looks of it. They're kind of jockeying.
Driver, are you the one piloting the Albatross and the attack run?
Yes.
Okay.
Good missiles.
They split.
Helm,
Still good, you took one out.
if you could please come to all stop.
All stopping.
Alright, I'm going to fire on the
We have a Manta on final.
cluster at
Say again?
195.
We have
Yep.
a Manta on final.
Cool.
All stopped.
Gun mission is prepared to fire.
Let me know if that connects.
Looks like it dropped in the water.
What?
Yeah. Oh, no, that was successful.
The Albatross managed to get the kill anyways.
Oh, the Albatross sniped it. Alright, there's 1 vehicle left on the island. Let's get the virus spot going, and if we can take that vehicle out... There's 2 vehicles left. So
I
just
don't think that's worth a deck gun shot.
It's not going to be.
No, let's. I'm thinking we'll get a razor bill with 20 mil in the air to take out those last 2. We'll just get a virus spot heading for the island. The island, please.
That's A3 or A4 for 20 mil razors.
Yeah, we'll wait before all the planes land and then.
Yeah, we've got 1 Manta on the deck.
I'm deploying S1, the virus spot.
Yes, please. Second Manta is coming in. It looks like it's going to try and land. It's unfortunately going to be... Can someone redirect the Manta so it doesn't try and land now?
Copy that.
Okay, done.
Just because we're waiting for the taxi. It's going to overfly while the taxiing's happening.
I'll micromanage the aircraft
you.
on approach.
And then we'll
I
get...
will put the main gun down.
Once it's down, we'll get the razor bill in the air, and then we'll move on to the next island. What we could do... not yet, but we'll queue it up, is get the Scout Albatross ready to fly out towards Endymion.
For
The
Endymion,
Albatross in the hangar.
Or do we want to skip... Go ahead.
for Endymion, I would recommend using a Manta for that with AA missiles and a gun.
Okay.
Yeah, it has an airport on it, so it will probably there is going to be something that will intercept.
Do we have a Manta ready for that role?
One moment.
Actually, I'll do the load up for you. I know what looks like.
Frost, I need to ask, was my shot short or was it long?
It looked like it was short.
No, but I think it's also that when enemy vehicles are in the water, the shots that don't land exactly on the vehicle don't explode, so
Yeah.
there isn't any splash damage.
That might have been my fault for calling in a fire mission. Well, not mine, it was my fault for calling in a fire mission on targets in the water. I should have kept that in mind.
Okay.
Sorry, driver. Look at A5. Is that what you were looking for?
We've got a Manta on approach.
Sure. Sure.
Manta on final approach.
Yes.
Right on.
Don't launch that Manta yet, though. The next plane to be launched, the next air vehicle to be launched is a Razorbill with 20 mil.
That's Albatross. Yeah, this Albatross is on holding behind the carrier. We can bring that in closer.
Manta's coming in up to land now.
Also, when you're doing a holding pattern, make sure that it's circular.
Is H3 the Razorbill with the guns?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mental on
Okay.
final approach.
I'll launch it.
Manta is down.
Manta down. Nice.
Launching helicopter.
Thank you.
Three.
Okay.
Helm?
Yeah.
Helm, could we please get a new bearing? Could you turn the ship to bearing 080, but don't move, no speed, just maintain our current position.
080, understood.
Good lord, our ground units are so slow.
It's so slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to the hell of ground units.
We'll get petrol soon and we can do
They
airlifts.
have like actual landing craft that go fast and just open up their thing, and so the ground craft will just roll off.
Oh, that would be very cool.
That would be great.
By the way, we're going to have an Albatross on high priority for landing.
Is it low on?
It's at 10%.
Yeah, it's running very low.
Okay, can we?
It's
Are we able to? Have we already requested that Razorbill takeoff? Because if we haven't, I'd like to.
Yeah, the Razorbill
we
is
have.
going to take off.
Damn. Okay. I didn't realize that Albatross is so low fuel.
If it takes off about now or in about 30 seconds, they'll be fine. It won't matter.
But we still got a Manta taxiing off the deck.
Just confirming, my bearing is 080, correct?
080, correct.
I can still cancel the Razorbill. Yeah.
I
yeah.
cancelled it.
We're all
Yeah,
good.
thank you, thank you. As soon as this Albatross is on the deck, let's get that Razorbill in the air. Bear in mind that our seal does need to be protected, but those seals have headed to the other side of the island right now, so we should be okay.
Crash test in the top center panel. There is a bearing information.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what we're referring to.
That's what I've been using.
Oh, good.
How did you cancel the Razorbill about to take off? How do you do
So,
that?
Push it again.
if the aircraft is ordered to launch, and there's nothing that's conflicting with that aircraft, it will automatically launch regardless if you cancel it or not. However, if there's something in between,
If it's on standby, you can cancel it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
the button
And
is
how
orange.
do you do that? Do you push the button?
yeah, you
Yep.
push the button
Quick
again.
deploy? Okay.
Okay,
So
Albatross.
it's yellow, you can flip.
Albatross on
Okay.
final approach.
So you're
Albatross
not
is
gonna
on.
like this, but our island ratio is 3 to 4.
Yeah, we're falling behind. That's what
That's why
I'm
we're
trying to be faster.
with this doctrine. I'm actually able to make pace with the enemy AI in single player.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So the AI is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 islands right now. Is that right? 5,
12.
13, 14, 15. Yeah, and we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nine.
But we have a secret scout on the second island ready to defend against the island that the AI is not ready for.
With
Albatross is landed.
whoever is controlling the seal bots, be worried because we've lost the position of enemy bots.
Last seen enemy position was off the south coast of the island, but yeah, we need to get this Albatross and this Razorbill in the air ASAP now. This is a high priority.
We might be able to rescue that second guy
He's
with the petrol.
Petrol, yeah. The only problem is the fuel involved. It's getting all the way down there.
Also, all the islands that we would have to go through that we've captured already, it's not really worthwhile. Did we have a barge take
Island-
damage?
I don't know.
Huh?
Did we?
Barge I don't think that barge can take damage.
They
Barge
can't
263
be tanky.
Barge 263 has damage.
Oh.
Can we repair it?
They auto repair, I think, slowly.
It might be rooting near an enemy island.
Sorry, you say 263?
Yes. It's ID
That-
263.
Yeah, that one has more or less been It should have been fine. I'm surprised. I mean, it could have taken a hit, but I'm
It
surprised.
could have taken one of our surprise torpedoes.
Surprise torpedoes.
Do you want me to get closer to assist with recapturing walruses or seals or whatever?
Yeah, we could probably do that actually. If you turn to 180 and just come forward at about half speed, I'll let you know when we're getting. Well, you'll be able to see how shallow the water is.
Yeah, I've got a sonar and I've
Yeah.
got the ocean depth on the map.
I'm going to try to do a ninja capture of the island. So
Okay.
I'm going to drop it off and then speed back.
Do we have this?
I don't think that'll work. I believe the enemy AI will come and try and defend the.
Look, they will. Though.
Yeah, the
they
problem
will.
is that they can kill the bots. So I'm going to wait before
Yeah.
the Razor Bill is on.
Razor Bill should be.
So,
Razor Bill is currently taxiing to the elevator. It will be up very shortly.
I'll take manual control of that Razor Bill. I'll get it done.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Tell me when if you see that the enemy are far away, I'll already go.
Oh, there's nothing. The elevator just came up with nothing on it, which is amazing.
It's got to come up and go back down. It does the full animation every time.
Ah, really? Oh, damn.
Yep.
I was
It's
hoping
okay.
we could game it by going, aircraft
Helm,
up,
Helm, if you
down.
could turn to 210.
It's something that will hopefully be fixed in another update. Maybe speed up the animations a little bit.
We'll be okay if I launch A5.
After we get the Razor Bill, is that the Razor Bill?
That is not the Razor Bill, but it's the Manta for scouting the next
Yeah.
one.
As soon as the Razor Bill's up, let's get that Manta launched.
Okay.
Go ahead and queue it now. That Razor Bill should be
You can
up.
continue ahead a little bit more, Helm.
I'm having manual control of the anti-vehicle, so
Crash test just deployed the red. That's all you need to worry about.
Yeah, I know.
And then once you get a bit closer, we'll turn you to face 000, and that means they've got the loading ramp facing the island. If you want to just, yeah, anywhere around here should be fine. I'll leave
Razor Bill's about
you
to
to make a
launch.
decision. Hooray! It's finally going up. And it's in the air.
All right. Taking control.
It's really nice that it can just launch straight from the elevator.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we had a separate helipad, like they just stuck out the side.
I'm going to recall the Albatross that we have holding.
Yeah,
out.
I assumed that was going to come in at some point.
Yeah, the Manta's going to launch before that Albatross.
Okay, you can deploy virus bots now. What's beeping?
That's a crash test.
Okay, that's it. That's the seals
All
seals
enemies
dealt
are
with. All enemies are down. Let's get ready to attack Endominion. So we'll get that mana in the air first. We'll see what we're dealing with, and then we'll get some iron missile, albatrosses, and mantas in the air as well. Good work, team. That was a lot faster, even though it wasn't as fast as they would like it. That was still the fastest iron capture we've done.
If we had a petrol, it would be even faster.
Exactly. All right, that's a manta in the air.
okay.
I'll take
drones
control of
are drones are deployed. We're going to capture now.
Fantastic. And this gets us iron missile manufacturer, doesn't it?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'll drive the drone to make it faster.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks, T-Ram.
IR missiles, laser missiles, noisemaker torpedoes.
Oh, fantastic.
Medium bombs.
Wow.
I think countermeasure torpedoes.
This is a great island.
Oh yeah, forget it has reverse in this thing.
Yeah, you can. It's nice. It's very slow though.
I wouldn't recommend reversing with the carrier.
Well, I just
Why?
did.
And one of our barges is finally here.
Hey.
We'll
Hello,
have
barge.
flares again.
Apparently it has 100% fuel, which is interesting.
Don't they just perpetually have 100% fuel?
I think so.
Yeah, for night at these islands, do people want me to be launching flares?
Yes, I was going to mention that. I would actually quite like to get flares in the air. Even if it's just for
Yeah.
us. It doesn't really
I mean,
matter.
At night, it's easier to spot enemy vehicles because they've got the lights on, so you can
Yes.
see them very clearly. But the thing is, it's very hard to see enemy turrets. So generally, try to spot the vehicle first, and then launch a flare so that we can see if there is enemy turret.
Okay, that's the seal. Seal's now boarding the ship, well, about to board the ship.
Hey, Frost.
Yeah?
I'm about to reach the island. If you see something that I don't, let me know.
Alright, I'm watching the island.
Endymion.
It's got a little peninsula.
Okay, drone is on board. We can
Alright,
go.
All right, Helm, if you could.
Um,
Enemy boat. It's east side of Enderman.
Thanks.
Okay, we got laser missiles, iron missiles, counter missile torpedoes, heavy bombs, and noise torpedoes now capable to be built.
Ooh, heavy bombs.
Helm, if you could please go ahead, and you probably need to head forward at 000 for a bit, but our final bearing is going to be about 080, and we'll get heading to Dominion. So we've got an enemy, looks like a needlefish on the east side of the island.
0 forward for a time and then switch to 080.
Yes, please.
Heavy bombs, is that the Sayedi
Okay.
special?
I think it is a Society special, yes.
Or are we waiting for something?
Go
Guys,
ahead.
There is an enemy Manta taking off from Endominion.
Okay.
I see there's a Manta, a Razorbill,
Oh.
and 2 Albatrosses.
Apologies, Helm. There's an Albatross on final approach coming in now. If you just want to drop it to like half speed just while it lands, and then we'll turn once it's landed.
Is our air scout at risk?
Our scout looks okay at the moment. I would really like to get something equipped with some heavy bombs at some point and try out the Sadie special in Carrier Command 2.
I have some light bombs for you.
Light bombs do better than heavy much.
Oh, but they're heavy bombs.
Hey,
They don't have better blast radius though.
They're just damage.
is this
Heavy
like a
bombs are-
6-day war thing where we bomb enemy aircraft before they take off?
Well, if you want to do that, the first match is about to take off.
We've got an Albatross coming into land.
Might work, but we have a Manta with AA missile design, so we'll probably just wait for them to take off.
Correction, there are 2 Mantas and Razorbill and 2 Albatrosses.
Everything.
All right,
around
Helm.
is-
Albatross has touched down. Let's go ahead full speed.
Does anyone recall the range of the air-to-air missile?
I do not. I can see the range of your. Ooh, actually, you art.
Okay, enemy aircraft spotted. Oh, okay, it's dead.
Are they flying into trees?
It took off immediately into a tree.
Yeah. Okay. So it's.
It is a casual War Thunder player.
I was gonna say.
kind of close to that boat in the water. It could have anti-air.
Yep,
We have players.
it's coming closer.
Yeah.
On another enemy aircraft, probably take off into it.
There's
Guns?
4 aircraft at this.
I would like a torpedo ready to go, not launched yet, at bearing 075 with a 50-second timer, but don't launch. Just get it ready.
Our seal did not dock. It's still in the water at Fear's Edge.
Is it still? Oh, I thought that seal was on
What?
board. That's my bad.
I
It's
was
just-
certain it was docked.
70% fuel. We're gonna have to come to a whole stop.
That is so.
Captain,
We
I
need
need
to
a
head back to
confirmation on the bearing.
070, please.
070.
Helm? No, that was for torpedo Helm. Helm, if you could come to 050 and reverse the boat, or is that bad, driver?
Turning it around will be quicker, unless if
Yeah,
it's like
best.
Yeah, the seal is not moving. There is sea state is not good enough for it to.
Okay, sorry Helm, if you could turn to 240 and just come forward at quarter speed.
So given how the previous launch went, I don't think any of these aircraft are going to launch.
I'm just watching this one. If that's the case, we could probably get iron. Oh no, we're gonna deal with this boat. Does anyone feel up to doing a missile run on the boat in the face of the IR?
Do we have torpedoes for a Razorbill?
I could set them up, sure.
Make sure to include the flare launcher with the Razorbill as well.
Sure.
Got another plane taxiing to take off on the island, and another plane taxiing to take off on the island. So we got a Manta and an Albatross in the hangar activated, and we got the Albatross on the runway.
Do AA missiles work if an aircraft is on the ground?
I don't know.
I
don't believe
That's-
so. I've tried to get a lockdown
Yeah.
on the runway, but you just can't.
Okay, Albatross is getting
Okay,
ready to take
I'll
off.
wait.
Let's see what happens. Hopefully, Brother Tree will continue their resistance movement.
Let's see.
That Albatross is in the air. That Albatross is in the air.
Oh,
Dodge the
good.
tree.
I have a torpedo Razorbill ready. A2.
So this is
Okay,
absolute
the drone is coming close to the carrier. But
Just
problem
click
is
or stop.
this. Yeah,
I'll let you know.
stop, please.
I was going to let you get a bit closer. Yeah. Yeah, the drone's moving now. If you could now turn us helm to 000. No, yeah, 000.
That albatross is dead.
Good work. Looks like it is a Manta taxiing for takeoff next.
Yeah, that's the second to last aircraft.
You know, there's probably why that they could capture a carrier so easily if we set up air bases like this.
Yeah. If only there were no trees at the end of the runway.
Oh, it's actually quite funny how the takeoff
Groundskeepers
goes
are-
straight into a back.
Okay, can you stop the rotation now?
Watch the boat. AA missile away. AA missile coming on a Manta. AA missile on
I
a
see
Manta.
it. It's fine.
Okay, drone is on its approach. I'll tell you when it's in.
Flares worked. Missile
Can logistics
misdirected.
tell me if the drone has loaded up in the carrier? Normally, if it sees it pop up on the screen, it should. There shouldn't be any problem this time.
It's
Sorry, I don't
almost in.
understand the question.
You just let us know when the drone is docked.
Ah, yes.
By the way, if someone's on drone control and they want to change the automated loop for the Manta scouting, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I can do that.
If
Okay.
you want to, I'll let you know if I'm taking manual control, which is likely after this Manta takes off.
Yeah, Manta's at the end of the runway now. It's getting ready to take off.
I'll advise to do that because the enemy ship is moving closer to your position and you're going to get into a range.
Alright, Manta's about to take off.
Oh, seal's docked. Let's go.
Okay, helm, if you could turn us to 080, please, and full speed ahead. Manta died. Manta died on takeoff.
Yay.
So to give some context of where it died, there are trees right in front of the runway. It decides to not collide into those trees. It decides to collide into the trees that are off to the side of the runway, almost next to the hangar.
It must be the wingspan on the Mantas that caused them to die like that.
Mantis.
It's their turn rate.
Ah. Alright. Guns, can I get the bearing on that torpedo changed, please? Can you please set it to 095? Again, don't launch, just get it ready to go.
By the way- By the way, there are turrets on this island. There's only one.
Can you identify what it is armed with?
I'll start scanning it.
Just so I can see the scan status from the tactical map.
Is that good enough for you, or do you need?
No, I
another
need
scan?
another one.
Perfect. There.
Looks like a 30.
that good enough for you?
Yeah, it's 30 millimeter. Guns, can we correct that bearing now to 090? Scout, can you advise which side of the island is best for a landing?
090.
So it's basically the side where the ship is at.
Okay.
Um,
Helm,
Yeah.
can you give us a turn right to 090? Go ahead, Scout.
if I could take over the command screen to give waypoint for the ideal launch.
Yeah. Go for it.
Your legs
There you
in the
go.
way there,
That's
James?
it. Perfect. Say again?
I was just joking about stretching the legs of your character.
Yeah. I sit down at this table all the time. Actually, my bearing wasn't quite right, Helm. If you could actually turn us to 010. Sorry, 100. My bad. 100.
Did I miss the Albatross launch?
We didn't launch it.
No, there was an Albatross that was queued up for launch.
Oh yeah, we do need to get more planes in the air. Yeah. But I think
Rub off my white number on the compass.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to launch Albatross or Manta A7.
Yes, please get Manta A7 in the air. That's the torpedo Manta.
Negative.
Crash,
That
I think
is
that's-
the IR Manta.
No, one of the torpedo Razorbill in the air.
A2.
A2, please,
I can also launch that one.
because we need to take this swordfish out. Guns. 100, please, for bearing on that torpedo.
00.
Crash it.
Copy.
I figure you figured it out there, Crash, but I think the blue number there is your effective, and the 100, the white number is the bearing of the ship.
Oh yeah.
The
'cause
current
I'm-
is pushing us, yeah.
It's
Should I
worth
get
noting
that
that
blue number to 100 then?
it's worth noting that one of the numbers is the waypoint. the other number is the.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
we have a ship waypoint on the east side of the island for landing.
Okay.
I don't go
Which, of
directly
course-
through there because I'll.
No, it's okay. We'll come around the bottom of the island. I'm just being very wary of this this boat. Can we actually slow the ship down if we're going at full speed? If we go to half.
Is that boat spotted?
Yes, it is. I can see it.
All right. Can we
Or swordfish?
guns? Can we launch that torpedo at 1:05 with a 40-second timer, please?
That appears to be a needlefish. I'm doing a scan on it now.
40-second timer.
We didn't get the razor bill in the air, unfortunately.
Needlefish.
Mantis
That-
taking off
that's-
now.
And that ship is a
Fish in the water.
needlefish.
What type?
Okay, one
Needle,
torpedo should be-
I can't go any. AA and gun, probably. I think.
Oh, we're gonna take some artillery shells then.
It's got Sea Whiz and a missile launcher by the looks of it.
Yeah, missile launcher is entire.
Okay.
And has taken off.
I can take the razor bolt to go kill that.
Yes, please. We've got a torpedo in the water, but I don't think it's going to hit because they changed bearing as soon as I fired the torpedo.
What if I
It
get
doesn't have
close?
any countermeasure, so torpedo should be alright.
God, torpedoes are so slow.
Is someone watching that second manta that's in the air?
Yeah, I queued it to the north side of the island.
Okay, I'm gonna take manual control of that torpedo razor bill.
We've got
Oh, I was gonna do that.
a poor barge
Oh,
chasing
sorry.
us.
We're gonna do that. That's fine.
I'm used to doing this.
It sounds like you're
Alright.
struggling to hit this needlefish. What if I get us closer?
We've only fired one torpedo yet, so we're not struggling yet. Okay, razor bill's in the air. That should be the fire mission that we need.
Torpedoes
Yeah.
has a
I'll go
good
for the
track.
warning range if need be.
Torpedo has a track.
Frost,
Okay.
let me know if there's an AA missile on my way.
Oh, 1 sec.
Or the razor.
No,
Nope.
no, you're clear. You're far outside of the effective range.
Yeah, A missile, A missile, A missile, A missile.
Missile.
Oh dear.
Torpedoes in the
This is
water.
a stick round.
A missile incoming. It missed. It missed.
Oh,
Ooh.
No, did it hit?
No, it did not hit. I've done this
torpedoes will the torpedoes you launch sadly will not hit. Advise you come back. But our torpedo has a good track.
Nice.
I think it will intercept.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
The other torpedoes, yeah, okay.
Intercept.
I'm
Oh,
wary
so
of getting in.
that's-
What do we know? What the gun range? Okay, we're outside the gun range of the needlefish. I can see it on the map. We're about to enter gun range on the needlefish. Helm, if we could slow down a little again.
Nice. Driver, your manta is going to get inside the range of the needlefish.
We are now at 10 knots.
Thank you,
Missile
Helm.
is flared.
Good missile strike. Those two torpedoes are off on an adventure. They might hit something, but the other torpedo is looking like it's got a good track. The one that you fired, Mold.
There's another enemy albatross in the hangar on the island.
Confirm. There's an albatross on the island. I can see it. Good missile strike.
Okay, torpedoes about to impact.
I think it's.
It's looking good. It's looking really good.
Even if they
Needlefish
launch
don't have
a countermeasure, it'll still get them. Unless, of course, it crosses his D.
Helm, get ready to go to a head full, but once we confirm, this torpedo looks like it's going to overshoot.
Yeah,
head
crosses
full.
his D.
In what bearing?
Yeah, it overshot.
Yeah, scheiße.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to take this. Let's get the razor bill in the air again once it's landed. Helm, if you could continue on this bearing full speed.
Once it's landed.
We're currently at a gun range.
The new bearing on the torpedo.
Full speed ahead.
We're going to try the razor bill, I think, because it's going to go around the other side of the island, and we're not going to be able to launch torpedoes at it from the ship.
All right.
So just be aware, aircraft, that the needlefish is now on the north side of the island.
Yep, I'm already switching the aircraft over.
Good, nice.
Why has this albatross not launched?
Because one thing is taxi, the race bill.
No,
Yeah.
he's been trying to launch it for a while.
No, there's an albatross at the enemy hangar that has not launched.
Ah, that one.
And I'm wondering
Yeah,
why.
it's because it has a light bomb, so it's waiting for our vehicle.
Oh,
Watch that albatross. It's in AA range.
We have an albatross.
Sorry, that manta is in the edge of the range.
Okay.
I'm launching Razorbill A3 with the 20 millimeters. Start cleaning up ground units.
Let us know when the torpedo Razorbill is ready.
Do we need to slow down the Razorbill launch?
No. Can I get you to change course, however, to 090?
90 degrees.
Thank you.
Is the Razorbill that you're launching equipped with flares?
It is. It has a flare launcher on it.
Okay.
Excellent. Let's
Okay.
have a look at what that looks like. Oh, it's already in the air?
The flare launchers deploy, I think, 4 at once in a little bit of an X or cross pattern.
Yeah.
Real pretty.
Request permission to launch flare.
You don't.
Yeah, do it.
Not sure you can manually.
No, he's launching a flare from the carrier gun.
Oh, that's also neat.
There it goes. That's what I thought the only use for flares was illuminating the island.
Ah, well, there's AA aircraft countermeasures too.
From my perspective, I got back on the tactical table from the helm position. It looked like I climbed over the table.
Yep.
That
You can
albatross is on
zoom
a.
in. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
you hadn't.
Enemy albatross.
Yeah, I see that enemy albatross.
Oh.
I unfortunately can't fire on any of these because
Guns, can we prepare a torpedo for a bearing of 0 degrees with a 30-second timer? Don't float.
bearing
I'm aware.
of 0 degrees.
What mantis low on fuel?
No anti-air missiles.
The Manta.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it if needed.
The Manta. The Scout Manta can handle the albatross if needed. It has 2 AA missiles left.
Do we need to get any of these planes back on the deck?
After this albatross takes off, the Scout Manta needs to come back immediately.
Okay. Let's get the Scout Manta on the deck then.
Got
He's landing at the.
Change that torpedo bearing, please, to 060.
060.
Torpedo razor is ready if we need it.
Okay. We will probably need it.
Yeah, we're going to try and fire a ship torpedo, but if that fails, we'll use that one. We're coming into gun range.
Flight for this Manta.
Launch.
Missile inbound. Lank, it's for you.
Copy that.
Can I-
Don't worry about the albatross, by the way.
Torpedo.
I think you should land. You're pretty low on fuel.
055 degrees. 30-second timer launch. Helm,
055.
can you turn us to 180, please?
Put strikes with the gun runs.
Thank you.
One
I'm
fish
just-
is already in the water.
Lank, you're coming back into a range of a
Oh,
missile.
Helm, 180.
Scout Manta is coming in immediate.
Okay, we're gonna have to cancel that turn because we've got a man on landing. We might take fire here.
180, so don't hardly matter.
Oh.
Can we slow the ship down a little bit, please?
Oh.
Oh, 180,
I'm worried
0.
about this fish.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Come back toward us. It can't acquire us, can it?
I think it
Yeah,
can.
but it's all right. It's trying to anticipate the target of the needle, the trajectory of the needlefish.
Man is coming in for final approach.
10 knots.
Thank you, Helm.
Fish has acquired.
There's a lot going on. This is quite a lot to keep an eye on. Yeah, that Razorbill's doing work.
I'm just
Incoming missile on Manta.
Yep, it's the Manta that is landing.
Manta.
Oh, scheiße.
Flares not.
Nuts.
Nah.
Oh, scheiße.
Okay, no worries. We lost a mana. That's unfortunate.
I got spares coming.
Okay, torpedo has a good track.
That's honestly, guys, that was my bad for bringing us in so close to the needlefish. That's my mistake.
Yeah, I'm not sure I turned it.
Good track on this torpedo. Good track on the torpedo.
Come on.
Changing course to 180.
Yes. Good work. All right, Helm. Can we get a new bearing of 010 degrees?
Changing course to 10 degrees.
Thank you very much. And then we'll park up. One Manta isn't too bad.
Yeah, that was on me. I was being too greedy.
No, it was on me for bringing us in so close to the needlefish.
No, I was waiting for the albatross that really did it.
Request to launch another flare?
Do it.
Maybe we can bring back everything that has no ammo left.
Yes.
And then start tackling everything with the iron
Yeah.
side.
Let's bring stuff in. Well, there's not a lot left on the island. We could probably mop it up with a Razorbill now that we've got our Ace Razorbill pilot. There's one seal left by the looks of it, and the turret.
Yeah, and this Manta that I used for iron missile chucking is just great.
Logistics, could you please load me up another Razorbill with 20 millimeters and a flare? I'd like to have two. I can alternate. That way I can keep up.
Yeah, I only have I only have one gun to spare. I'm loading A4 as we speak.
That'll work. Thank you.
Speed ahead on 10 degrees.
Yeah, can you just take us to half speed, please? We've got some planes coming into land, and then we're going to stop soon. Although I'm aware that we're actually getting into range of this turret with our current course. No, we should be fine.
We'll be fine.
I'll just random shit.
What we'll do, we have the ammo for it. Once we have come to a stop, Mold, if you could do a 160mm attack on the turret, if you can see it, and then we'll launch the fire spot.
On it.
Oh, damn.
You can use an albatross or something like that to direct the strike if you want to do it.
So Albatross can request.
Yeah, they can request fire missions.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like a drone. We just haven't been doing it very much because we have no ammo left.
Oh, we got
We
some.
have ammo.
We have ammo now. We didn't have ammo then. Okay, we got a Manta on final approach.
By the way, those torps that I misfired with the racer bar are still going out.
They'll probably hit something.
Yeah, they're going out into enemy territory, so there's a good chance we're seeing a notification pop off once.
What's the value of destroying a needlefish?
Probably not as much as
Just one less needlefish pestering us in the ocean, that's the value.
Correct.
200. Wow.
We have a Manta on final.
Man on final. Razorbill is waiting to land as well.
Yeah, sadly we can't actually produce torpedoes yet.
Manta is on the deck.
Helm, if you could change course to 000.
I don't.
Actually, I'll stop. We'll just wait here. This is probably a good position to launch our attacks from. Manda's down.
Yeah. Is that another cloud launch?
Do you know if the turret can fire into the sea? Because if it sees us, if it sees the vehicle coming,
We're at a-
it's
I don't think it's got the angle to hit against those cliffs, but that is a good concern. We're about to launch a Razorbill that should be able to deal with it. Let's get we probably just need a virus spot here. Let's get a virus spot heading towards the command center.
which number is the virus bot?
S1, yes.
Once we get these aircraft back on the deck, we'll get a scout aircraft in the air to head to Bell Tempest. No, to Tuckamak. Tuckamak should be easy. It's a one shield island. We should be able to do that pretty quickly, and that will get us Petros. We just take.
Heading change to 0 degrees.
Thank you very much, Helm.
Well,
What was the counterpoint?
I'm going to say, well, Bell Tempest gets us rockets, but we don't have rocket pods yet.
Sadly.
And carrier missiles, cruise missiles, which is very.
We'll take. I want to take
Otherwise
Bell. I want to take Bell Tempest, but we'll take Tokamak next, so we get petrol production on their way, and then we'll come back.
I believe I have visual on the turret. May I open fire?
Yeah, take one shot if you got it.
Frost, problem is that we are not on the good side. There is no way for the drone to land on the island. It's only cliff. So I'm having it going back into the carrier, and then we can move to a better position.
I thought this was the best position.
I misidentified. That would be the landing point. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Would it be better if we headed to the north side of the island, or is it the south side the only option?
I mean,
here at.
Yeah. Okay. Helm, if once this gun mission is complete, if you could go ahead half speed.
Sorry, I forgot that the
the button was turned off.
Yeah, the button was turned off.
Wait for the seal to load up again. It's still.
Clarification: what scouts mission are you referring to?
Gun mission, not scout mission. Gun mission is away.
I guess it's done then. Full speed.
No. Wait for the seal.
Wait.
Hit and hit. Good effect.
Good effect. Good work. We're just waiting for the seal to land. And the Razorbill. The Razorbill's down. What about the seal?
Still has a bit of time before it can.
And then what I'll get you to do, Helm, is we're just going to go around the north side of the island.
Seal is good. Seal is good.
Okay, so a head full, and then we want a bearing of 320.
Teledot, just to let you know, we lost a AWACS right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Scheiße.
Oh, we lost an AWACS, damn. Yeah, I do, Bans. I meant to do one last week, but I was feeling very unwell. The team actually played the game. I think they had a lot of fun. That bearing I've given you is not quite... No, it should be fine. Just watch the... You use your best judgment regarding the depth of the water.
I can guide him in if need be.
I think he'll be good.
I'll keep at 325. We should be fine.
Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. I'll let you know when you can stop and give you your right turn.
What's our remaining bogey on the island?
Yeah, there's a seal.
I will be mopping that up shortly with the Razor Bill as soon as it takes off.
Yeah, we'll get the Razor Bill in the air, and then we'll get a scout plane heading over to Takamak, which is north of our position.
It's a one-ship island, so it should be...
Yeah, I hope we can take it quite quickly.
Change to 300. Left turn 300.
And half speed?
300.
Yeah, slow down. Actually, stop.
This is
right
fine.
Turn 050.
050 300.
050, sorry.
This is a fine position. I don't think we need to maneuver more than this. Alright, do you want to get that seal in the water? Let's get that Razor Bill in the air.
Okay. S1 is launching.
How's that Manta doing for fuel? 20%. When you get that Manta on the deck ASAP.
Manta has 69% left fuel.
Oh, when
20% ammo.
You are correct. I misread the... Yeah, it's fine.
It was on approach, but I checked the fuel and I decided to keep it up for scouting.
Thank you. Good work.
As soon as that race pulls up, it's okay if I recall it.
I have no issues with that. Let's get it refueling for ready for our next... it doesn't have any other work to do once that Razor Bill's in the air.
Which is our next island?
Next island is Tokamak. It is northwest of us at a bearing of 330 from our current position.
I would wait until I get that seal down with the Razor Bill to bring that Manta in. It's going to fly right over on landing approach.
That's a good
I don't
shout.
want that seal shooting at it.
What's the ETA on our next barge?
Incoming barge?
Yeah.
Razor Bill's in the air. So they got 120mm, just FYI.
Copy that.
What's the different distance between our current island to Tokamak?
I will check that
Basically,
for
can
you.
can you try to spot my approach so that I'm sure the...
Looks about to be roughly 16-15 kilometers.
That's enough for an albatross. Okay. It's okay if I launch an albatross at Tokamak? We're almost at the ideal launch angle for it.
It's more 17-18. Is that still gonna be alright?
Yeah.
Seal is down.
Yeah, launch.
Should be less enemy on the island.
Alright, let's get the Manta back. Wait.
Yeah, wait before the Manta goes back on the carrier before launching. Or
The Manta's got tons of fuel, it's okay.
The Manta will be fine. The Razor Bill will
it's
also.
20%, yeah, it's okay.
Mantas have 2,000.
Yeah, I like the idea too, Civil. Let's slide over it.
I suspect we're going to have to stop putting spotting optics on all our planes.
We're running out.
Only one spare.
Oh, really? Wow.
Can we...
Spotting optics not required, especially on the Mantas.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
can't produce Albatross, so we're going to be running on Manta only. So we'll have to sort of dedicate between spotting and strike planes.
I think we can just replace our Manta.
Do we have any optic silos?
I was looking at that. There's not really great options.
What does Thermopylae have?
Fuel tanks, ground cameras, and two sorts of countermeasures that I don't think are great for
It's not ideal.
What about traffic?
traffic. Yeah, I was looking at that. That's radar, AWACS, and I think another type of smoke. I haven't found a good island for optics yet.
Okay.
It's possible we already have the blueprint. I'm just not sure because I can't produce any.
Do we have any utility island?
We don't. No, we don't.
Yeah, we could start with that blueprint.
Have we taken out the turret and the...
Yes, we have.
enemy bit?
We've called in a 160mm strike on it. Albatross is in the air.
When you
Crash
have a
test.
moment for us.
How important
Yeah.
is it for you to keep weapons powered down?
What's up, Teledown?
I just wanted you to look at
Keep what?
island.
Down between what?
Weapons down between islands.
It eats into power. It's actually quite significant on the speed.
Yeah, you can almost double your speed with it.
Which island are you looking at,
Yeah.
Teledown?
Well, I was looking beyond Tokamak.
Yeah.
Terminus would get us 20 mil guns, which is good for ground support. Sanctuary would give us flares, which would be useful, but we don't really need it.
Uh-huh.
Inferno, which is above Terminus,
I
gets
see
us
it.
rocket pods.
Oh, that is okay. That is petrols. Then we're gonna get rocket pods. That's gonna be our end game.
Well, after that, we need to go to Mnemonic to actually get the rockets themselves.
So where's Mnemonic?
That gets us. Mnemonic is east of Terminus. Gets
Okay,
us
perfect, yeah,
torpedoes,
so we'll go-
rockets, and cruise missiles.
We'll go Tokamak, Terminus, Inferno, Mnemonic, Socrates.
We'll be okay if I launch off of one. It's
We're actually we're actually heading towards an engagement with the enemy carrier because it is also headed to the northwest of the map.
Okay.
What was the question?
It's okay if I launch off of one. It's another albatross. I can
Yeah,
send it to
go for it. We're gonna mount a landing right now. Once the virus spots are deployed, we can recall that seal as well.
Yeah, Seal is currently stuck.
Oh no.
Yes, but it's okay.
Tokamak is
Ross,
a
you can
tiny
get on
island.
the catwalks above the hangar.
Say it again?
You can get on the catwalks above the hangar.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
I'm sorry.
If someone,
Go ahead.
go ahead. If someone sees the albatross launch, let me know and I'll queue it over and send it over. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Manta
At 100.
the Manta refused this landing. Is the angle okay for that landing? Is that Manta having problems getting down? It may have just been the
I believe it's just looping one more time because
Okay.
the razor bill is
Altitude.
coming in.
Tokamak is a tiny island.
Yeah, this is tiny. Also very flat. No turrets. I think. Are there even enemies here?
Also, Telegram, thank you so much for all the work you're doing on logistics. I really appreciate it. It's making life a lot easier for the rest of us.
Oh, it's lots of fun.
Yes, it is.
Albatross has reached Tokamak at 90%. Sorry, 85% fuel.
Excellent. I'm overviewing the island now, so when you start bringing us information, I'll get an overview of what we've got. There's a
We
seal.
want to start. Should I outfit something with some light bombs?
I would love to try bombs out.
I would like to do bombing runs.
I would love to see
Manta's
bombs in
on
action.
battle.
Thank you.
9, 10.
Endominion's been captured. Once-
Telda, it's one bomb, 2 IR missiles, and something else. That works out very well.
Once
What is the something else? My
Anything.
choice?
dealer's choice.
Like a missile, another IR missile, because the bomb will one-shot seals.
All right, we're just waiting for the seal to get back. We've got a barge coming in as well.
For us,
Wait.
the ratio is in our favor again. It is 11 to 13.
Oh, excellent.
Or at least, well, it's
It's
not
on
in our favor, but it's better than it was before.
Yeah, that's nice.
So
We made some good. We've actually made great progress in this session, everybody.
are we done here?
We're just waiting for the seal to land, driver. Sorry, crash. The seal is just coming off the island now.
Yeah.
Manta.
See, driver isn't in the driver's seat anymore.
Yeah.
Reside.
Yeah. I wanted to move over to this because this is a lot of fun. Here's 2 kills.
Nice. I watched that
guys
happen.
You guys are having fun with my 160.
We are.
One more spare.
The problem is that it fires what 6 rounds per shot.
5. I
Five,
mean, we have a
yeah.
full magazine and 1 spare, and I've got some in the pipe. It's just.
How is our income at the moment? Are we making a decent amount of credits?
I'm spending it pretty well. Yeah, I mean, a lot of money we're getting is from your guys' good work on salvaging, and rather the bounty on destroying enemies.
Yeah, you don't get how much income do you get per island, or does it depend on the island size?
I don't know if it depends about the island, but the per day tick, rather, it's sort of in the neighborhood. Last round it used to be in the neighborhood of 300 a day. I think now it's probably a bit higher than that.
Okay.
Doesn't the passive island income is based off of the difficulty of the island?
That could be.
I've seen some where I get like 500 per island. On my
Nice.
Per island?
That's insane.
Oh,
well, every day. I'm sorry, the passive income every day, 500 per island.
Yeah, but that's because you probably captured a dozen islands or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty far into my personal save, so.
Sealers on final approach. Just FYI, I don't know if anyone caught the conversation Teledan and I had, but we are on our path to take a island that produces rocket pods.
There's another 3.
Where aren't we
Oh boy,
going?
we're gonna have the Society Special waiting at this bomb.
Yes. Rocket pods are my plan for dealing with the enemy carrier.
But isn't Tokamak a petrol
Why don't we
island?
just ram them and self-destruct them?
Tokamak will give us petrols, yeah, and then we're going to head up to Inferno, which will get us rocket pods.
Rocket pods are air to ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the target. I think that's the majority of the targets marked. 5 have been destroyed.
Cool. Sealer's almost on board. I just realized I can see the crane moving on the icon for the ship, which is insane. Okay, Sealer's on board. Helm, if we could get a new bearing, please. If we could travel full speed to 330. Let's get some planes in the air.
Taldot, are you refitting one of the Mantas with the bomb?
A7 has got 2 bombs, 2 IR.
I would like to see that take off.
Do we have other planes with IR? So that we can,
330 direct.
A1 is
Thank you, Helm.
taking it off right now.
Reality A6 is fully loaded with IR.
Where are the bombs?
Oh yeah, it's
Inner hard points on A7.
What's launching right now?
I believe it's Alpha 1, it's an Alpha 2.
Okay, that's not the one with bombs.
Is there a torpedo inventory counter?
I was just, that's really funny. I was just thinking we should check how many torpedoes we have. Yes, so this is the logistics screen here, Mold.
Yes.
So if you go over to see stock, if you activate the screen and go to stock,
Okay.
and then ammo is all right at the top. So there's our 120mm. You're probably to scroll down. Large munitions, torpedo. We have 9 torpedoes in stock, none on the way.
Well, I got 2 loaded in A2. Do we have any tubes loaded on the carrier? Looks like all 3 of the 4 are loaded torpedo.
Yeah, they're...
All we need is a max of 4 ion missiles and hopes and dreams.
So that, yeah.
For everything? Yeah.
Good to keep
Alpha
one
1
noise.
is approaching directly to the island.
This is quite a long stretch. If we can turn some stuff on to get flank speed going, that would be good.
How about radar?
Now,
Helm, we have our Manta taking off just in case. I'm sure you're on top of it, but just watch the water.
How about the crane?
No, we need the crane on. We need the crane on. Manta. Oh, that's a great launch. That's a great launch.
I believe we're at full power for propulsion right now.
Nice.
I need
are
more power.
we need to be able to recover and launch vehicles, though.
Yeah, we need the crane.
The crane shouldn't take power if it's not moving anything.
Yeah, but it is.
But we're launching.
Nah.
I've turned the radar off, I've turned the weapons off, I've turned the repairs off.
Mind, you don't need to turn off the breakers if none of the... If, the weapons aren't being used right now, we can leave the breaker on.
Oh, okay. They don't, consume power.
They have individual power switches on the weapons console.
Okay.
I'm sure we'd all rather have the weapons work when we use them.
There have been a couple of situations when someone has clicked the button to fire the gun and it hasn't fired because it's not been turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in those cases, the carrier's not necessarily in mortal danger.
It's only a matter of time.
The only thing I figured was that as we were going between islands, maybe it would be more efficient to turn
Yeah.
off. But
I kind of wonder about the radar. The radar gives us spotting on, or at least it'll give us a blip of any targets within 10k of our conning tower, but it does use a decent amount of chunk of power.
Is the Manta coming in for a bombing run? I wish I could see it. It's so far away. We won't be able to see the bombing run, sadly.
You can look over their shoulder on the.
Oh, nice.
You can,
Was that a missile or a bomb?
That was a bomb.
That was nice.
I
Look at all the
don't-
missiles screaming into the island. This does feel like a high fleet air engagement now.
How many did I get with the bomb?
You got one. You got one, I think, maybe 2. One of them definitely survived.
okay. IR
Yeah.
Albatross has expanded on its munitions.
Yeah, you killed four
Nice.
seals within 10 seconds there,
Wow.
and a fifth.
Monster kill.
You got another bomb?
I'm not sure it was.
Bombs away?
I think there was
You got one.
a bit of seals that the IMSMs got too.
You got another one with that bomb. How many bombs do we have?
We had 10 on board. Had.
Yeah, we took out quite a lot of the island there. Helm, we're not doing it yet, but when we get a bit closer to the island, I want you to turn to a bearing of 000.
I'm bringing. Lank, are you? Yeah. I've got another albatross in a waiting pattern, so if you want to bring back that one that is shorter on fuel than the other one, might be a good idea.
The ID 195.
Yeah, ID 195 has been there. ID 9 is still has still a lot of fuel.
Okay, I'll bring
No
back
good mode?
195.
Okay.
There appears to be a ship dark north.
Can we get the radar on, please?
Radar is on. No contacts.
Where are you seeing the ship?
It's a very long way away.
An Inferno, potentially?
Probably. I'll give you a bearing.
What's happened?
Uh,
Oh, the speed.
the bearing,
On the radar and my
the bearing gets 172.
172. Oh, it's...
That might be a barge, by the way.
Yeah, it's
That was-
behind us. It's a barge, it's a barge. I'm pretty sure.
That's my barn.
Alright, Helm, if we could turn to 000.
Okay. Enemy island is pretty much cleaned up.
Yeah, there's what, 2 seals left on that island? Look at all the, if you look at the tactical map, there's so many aircraft trails over the top of it, it's almost impossible to read.
It probably didn't help that I was manually controlling some of them during that process. Oh, you can see immediately when I made a turn.
Yeah.
I'll
You also see
launch,
the
Bill
dips.
A3 and clean it up real quick.
Perfect, thank you very much. Let's get ready to launch that virus bot when we get a bit closer. We've got an Albatross on final approach, Helm. Oh, are we hitting big waves? Yeah, we are.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't ship it green.
So we can keep going at least 3/4.
Oh, you can keep going at full.
Are we in? We're more or less in control of this island yet?
Yeah, we are. We're getting a razor bell. We're getting a razor bell in the air to finish it.
Can you turn on current view and give me an overview of our whole archipelago?
How's that? Too far
I'm
out?
just wondering when. Well, I'm wondering when we start heading south. We've got. It looks like if we sort of turn around and start heading south along and start taking in the border islands, we wouldn't be fighting the current, and it would at least simplify the logistics a little bit.
The only problem is
Yeah.
we need to take Inferno, which is quite far north and in
yeah.
heavy current.
Yeah, no, we probably could extend that far. I just
But then
I wouldn't
we're
mind.
then we're going to take
Yeah,
Mnemonic.
yeah.
We're going to take Mnemonic
Yeah,
and Socrates after that, which will follow the current. We'll have the current to our backs.
But the enemy
Albatross are on
carrier is
final?
just there.
Which one's our petrol island?
This one. This is our petrol island.
If you follow the current, we will go right on the enemy carrier. And
Well,
I don't
Should be
think
fun.
we have the hardware
Albatross
to
is
take
on
it
final.
out.
we should have rocket pods by then. That's our objective, and that's what our hope for killing the carrier. If not, we'll run away. Bravely.
The Albatross is about to touch down.
Cool.
Yeah, we need Inferno and Mnemonic for rocket pods.
Yeah, Mnemonic's
Albatross was
the
touchdown.
dangerous one, but we should be okay. All right, once
Ross,
the
does it?
go on.
Does it? Sorry, I was going to make a joke. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Is it a
Does
good
it
joke?
pain you that? Does it pain you that the airplane is called a petrol? And, we have gas that's petrol.
Hey, they come in 1,000-liter totes.
Helm, if we could turn to 320. And we've got nobody on final approach actually at the moment. We could probably recall these planes. We'll get the
We have
refueled.
We have a razor bell that's going to be launching soon, and
Oh,
that'll
that's
be
a
priority.
slight oversteer there, I think. We're on 300 at the moment.
You're going to want to make a right turn slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot. How many flares do you?
It's fine.
We should have a decent number of flares.
You're just telling Paul.
Yeah, just double checking before I light up the island.
Yeah, I think we have
Full
100
speed ahead.
plus.
Yeah, full speed ahead. We're going to stop soon. We're coming in really close to the landing zone so that we can just drop that virus spot and get out of here. All right, going to Manta coming in for final approach. It's not there yet though.
And confirmed.
It'll be taking a long time to dive down.
Leave the
I'm
Razor
recalling-
Bills first before any landings happen.
The race bill's going to probably launch before this match is.
Yeah,
the
gun-
Mantis
gun-
need to come and announce it.
First, that way I can clean up real quick, and then we can get stuff landing while we take the island.
Yeah.
I'll micromanage that. That's not
I was gonna ask, do you need a does a double chain gun Razor Bill work twice as effectively as a single gun one?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's twice the firepower. but
What was
twice
that?
the speed.
What was that flash? Okay. There's nothing scarier than looking at the map table and just seeing everything flash.
Yeah, I got plenty of 20 mil bullets, but not many guns.
I've got 20 of plenty now.
Yeah, it's becoming abstract art. There's so many dots. Helm, I want us to continue on. Yeah, I like your bearing. You're just turning us around.
Yeah, so the ass is facing the island.
Cool.
Yeah,
Let's
if we were
Thank you very
up, I'd
Actually,
take these guys.
just leave it at this bearing because we will be heading north after this.
I'm going to deploy the.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want, you can after the steel has deployed, you can go north of the island and then go join the carrier there.
That's a good idea. Here, if I give you a waypoint, Helm. Hang on, let me get rid of the old waypoint.
Permission to fire?
Fire what?
Main gun.
Why can't I get rid of this waypoint? There you go. No, don't fire the main gun.
Okay.
Is the island clear of any enemy before I go in?
Two
There's
seals left. I will be mopping them up with a Razor Bill.
Okay. I'll
Razor
go
Bill should
to,
be launching now.
Okay, perfect. I'll start my approach. I'll tell you if you'll tell me if I can start.
Yeah, Razor Bill's in the air. You can go ahead and start deploying
I
the
got
virus
plenty
pods.
of backup.
I thought the race bill was launching a little bit earlier.
Yep, it's in the air now.
using-
I'm going to let you bring in get those killed first before I bring in the Albatross.
They're
There's
down.
some there's some waypoints
Now,
south of the
hold up.
ship which are causing some issues. I'm trying to set a waypoint for Helm. I'm not sure what. Oh, I didn't click on that.
It's because you need to do it.
There you go. It's okay. It worked. So I've given you a waypoint, Helm. If we could get the ship there facing 000, that'd be fantastic. Although we have a Manta on final approach right now.
What is our next island?
Our next island is north of here. It is Terminus.
Prominent.
Okay.
It's very close, but there is quite strong currents between us and it.
Don't worry, I can drive through them.
So what do we do with our petrols now that or when we get them?
Well, one of the main jobs we're going to give them
Islands.
is to carry virus bots to the command center, so we don't have to wait for these loadings. But they can also mount quite a lot of IR missiles. That was a
The
They're
question
also
is,
very
do
quick
we
launch,
keep?
unlike mantas and atroposes?
Yeah, we could stay. Our main carriers of IR missile could be our long-range aircraft, so that we can strike early.
Yeah, no.
Or
So the main advantage with a petrol is when we get close to an island. So we'll continue to do what we're doing with long-range engagements with IR missiles. When we get close to an island, we can get a petrol in the air, fire missiles, and land it and reload it a lot faster than we can on Manta or an Albatross, because they don't need
Albatross on
to.
final.
They don't need to do this. They don't need to land. So it's nice when we get close to an island and we're just mopping up. We could also, if we want to, I don't say we do this, but we could put 4 20mm cannons on a petrol.
I don't have 4 though.
Sounds like my kind of bird.
that would be very long before decay. We can start moving the carrier. The island is getting captured.
Yeah. If you can head for that waypoint, please tell.
Don't we have 2 aircraft on?
Oh, they're on final approach now? Yeah, they are. Okay, I see that. Yeah, that matches.
I would rather
down.
recover the aircraft and just have them be priority.
The seal is still on the island.
Yeah, the seal
Yeah.
will
We're gonna
rendezvous.
be
Just bring the seal to the carrier.
Okay.
We have
Oh,
what?
okay.
By the time this other
Yeah,
Manta
okay.
gets down, yeah. Go ahead. What have we got tons of?
We got
I was
tons of 1, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's the guns we don't have.
I love the idea of a quad plane.
Me too.
Plane.
We could
it's
also
not
put
that effective.
we could also put 4 rocket pods on a petrol,
Mordaka.
and that would take out a carrier pretty quickly.
But the thing is, if we have a lot of fixed-wing aircraft that do a strike for us, we can have few petrol, and then it means that we cannot bring a large force onto the island.
Yeah,
so
we
as long as we got total air superiority, it's fine. But if you want to like bring 3 bears and a virus carrier, we would need more petrol.
That's correct. Yeah, we're quite fixed wing heavy at the moment.
So far, we've always seen
I think we're actually fine with having 1 or 2 petrols. I don't think we need any more than
capturing
that.
islands soonish, because we're gonna have everything we need. Just take on.
We're heavily reliant on our aircraft anyways.
Yeah, that's it. We've got it. Petrols are now available.
Oh yes.
We're just waiting for these mantas keep failing their landings, unfortunately.
Man, these Manta pilots need to go back to school.
Well, it's more that the carrier needs to load stuff faster.
I believe those mantas are waiting on the Razor Bill.
That's what they're waiting on.
Yeah.
Seems like helis tend to get priority.
We've got a
there's
barge here as well. Yeah, barge
It's
is...
not that, it's
Yeah,
not that
he's-
the race boats
He's giving us
are.
fuel.
It's because the race boats are immediate access to call it a shot.
That barge is pretty nice. 40 million gallon? Lots of fuel.
I will have a.
Razor Bill on the deck.
There is a Manta that's high priority right now. It's at 50% fuel.
Yeah, let's get that manta down as soon as we can. How are we looking? How's the seal looking?
Let me know when that Razor Bill is heading down the elevator.
Could we set up a convention that I put the spotting optics on the Albatross, or should I keep some on Manta?
I think
I-
I'm... Go ahead.
The Manta would be a better choice rather than the Albatross.
I could
The
just-
Why?
the Albatross doesn't have very good defensive capability. The Manta does.
Yeah, but if it's just going to spot target, the Albatross is a better choice. It
How
has
many
longer time on target, and
how
better
many
fuel efficiency.
How many spotting optics do we have?
Somewhere in the neighborhood of 6, I think.
So
There's no more production.
Razor Bill is down the elevator.
for now, I
Deal's
say
in.
we have 1 on an Albatross, 1 on a Manta. We'll keep the rest in storage.
The other thing to mention is that the Albatross can still bring in weapons.
Mhm.
So I would rather
Oh.
have the defensive capability of the Manta be the priority for cameras.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I've been building Manta chassis, so that's kind of what we got.
Yeah, we can't build
The
Albatross.
Manta doesn't really need one. If we just have an Albatross for spotting, then Manta come in, fire IR missiles, and then go.
Yeah, we do have 2
That-
Albatross that we can, retire or
That-
use as needed.
That Manta failed to land again.
I rushed. It's a little bit longer than I thought.
Okay.
Both Mantas are at 50%.
Is
or
the
less.
is the seal back on the ship?
Yep.
Well, let's head north then at half speed. That's 000.
Then crash test, you managed to get the carrier through everything?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the draft is surprisingly low for a ship this size.
It has a very
Yeah.
flat bottom.
Yes,
If you want to change the heading, I'm okay with accepting it.
There's a small heading change to 000.
We are building our first petrol.
Hooray!
Good here.
As long as
Next
I'm
stop,
not
Tempest or Terminus?
Terminus, then Inferno.
So-
Crash test, you can make the turn right now. It's actually preferred that you make the turn right now.
Teledan, once we've equipped an aircraft in an aircraft slot, can we then put it back in storage?
Yeah, we can decommission them, put them back in.
About too far
Oh.
turn. Too far turn. We need to be 000. Damn, we missed the landing.
So we could have a lot of fixed wing that go in, strike the island, come back, then you
Okay,
put
hold.
them off of the
Hold 000,
Yeah.
please.
slots, and
Hands
you
on
put
final.
petrols in.
I believe we could. It would be logistically difficult, but yeah, we could do it.
If we were really confident in our abilities, we could put the petrols out while the strike package is inbound, so that we can cycle them faster.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're mostly limited by the elevator speed. Like, we have
Yeah.
8
Yeah.
slots in the hangar, which is a decent number. Usually we don't put out more than 3 or 4 planes, I think.
Is everybody happy with the role they're running right now? Does anyone want to swap around?
Someone is
I'm
to
happy.
give up helm if need be, but I'm happy.
All good here.
I don't mean to be dominating logistics here. It's just it's something I enjoy.
As long as you're having fun with it. Because... Alright, Manta down.
Tell Dog I'm going to look
Mantis
slow down
landed.
some of the aircraft.
Crash, if you want to get off helm for a bit, just let me know.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that, driver?
I'm just going to be looking at the loadout.
Oh,
Oops.
yeah, go ahead.
If I pick any other station, I'm gonna suck at it. So
Do you want to try driving the ship for a bit?
no. I'm on deck end.
I was
That-
going to say, have you ever been in an orbiting aircraft using the spotting camera to call in support? That is a neat experience.
It is pretty fun, yeah. You feel like a drone controller, well, which is what you are.
After this Manta comes into land, I'm going to be launching A1 and I believe, sorry, it will be A1 and A8.
Cool.
They'll be going direct to the island, to net
To-
zone.
So what we're going to do when this Manta hits the deck as well, I want all ahead full, and to helm, we're going to have to be dealing with a lot of left to right current as we approach this island. My plan is for the current to push us to the right-hand side of the island as we go, but I'll need you to sort of manage that so they arrive somewhere around about where my waypoint is. I'll get rid of that other waypoint first, hang on.
Alright, left is going down.
But we're just waiting for this Manta to get on the deck.
Yep.
This is the probably the worst part of the game, but also probably the most realistic part of the game, which is just the recovering of all of your aircraft after every mission.
You
Hey,
can increase
Do
the
we
speed to
have?
Oh,
Do we have any to speed up the lift or any
No.
upgrades? Or-
Yeah, I wish you could like shunt power to it and make it go faster.
I wish there was an upgrade to allow for a second elevator.
That would be fantastic. Yes,
Or
please.
something that would speed
Manta
up
on final.
barges.
Yeah, barge speed would be a great. There's if you go and look,
There's a few mods. Yeah, I saw them.
most of the mods are for barge speed upgrades.
I mean, it's alright. You just have to plan for something that's going to take 20 minutes.
What if we got all the barge speed mods and the barge?
Manta
Manta coming in for a
on-
touchdown.
Manta is coming in.
That man's about land.
Manta is on the deck.
Successful landing.
Manta's
Oh,
on the deck.
all right, helm full speed ahead, please.
Anytime somebody stands right in the same place that I am in,
You see their eyeballs? Yeah, it's freaky.
It's really
Ah.
disconcerting.
Frog,
Yeah, I'm
mind the
seeing the
barge
inside
that-
of your head.
Say again about the barge.
That barge that was unloading, I just had it pick up the first petrol.
Oh, we've got our well, yes, excellent. We have a petrol.
Well, we need to stop so it can unload.
Oh, helm,
Only slow down.
half quarter speed.
Got it.
Helm, you just need to slow down to 40 knots.
Let that barge give us our new ship. Our new plane. All
The
right,
rest of it's
are we launching?
not so-
Are we launching a scout plane?
We will be after this Manta goes down.
Of course, the elevator.
I've
Ugh,
included a bomb. I've included a bomb for both of the albatrosses.
that's a welcome package for sure.
Okay, for the petrol chassis aboard.
Excellent. Okay, full speed ahead. Thank you very much, Sheldon. That was some great logi.
I think we went.
Vroom,
Well,
vroom.
petrol be 8.5.
Yeah,
Just going down.
not sure what to put on it yet though.
Don't put a camera on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
that sounds.
I'm just heading down to the hangar, so don't let anything happen without me.
I'll take the picture.
I'll try.
I just want to have a look at this petrol.
It's surprisingly small.
Is it? I've never seen one before.
The drone's surprisingly
Wait.
small.
Let me know when it's deployed. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's tiny. It's tiny. I was expecting it to be massive.
The next island,
Razor.
the next
Whoa,
island
whoa,
is
I'm
produced
underwater.
20 minutes. Teledan, the next island terminus produce 20mm cannon. So if we low on them, we could take it and produce them.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
We're going there next.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gnarly waves here, dude.
We had a
And
little
we
we had a little logi planning session an island ago.
Be aware that the albatross is heavy for launch.
Hey, persons. Sorry you missed it.
I guess I'll just put IR missiles on the petrol.
Yeah.
IR missiles are actually surprisingly expensive.
Alright, I'm back.
25 each.
I gotta
I mean,
say,
this-
speaking of
We're
the ship is
shifting a
really
lot to the
terrifying.
right. of the
What's
island.
terrifying? The waves.
Yeah, the way when the ship creaks.
Yeah.
All the iron.
So I was under. Whoa! I was down in the hangar when we went through a wave, and the water just swept through the whole hangar.
I just saw the front end of the ship just go completely
Yeah.
underwater.
All right, I can see the enemy island. We're getting close. What? We're getting something in the air because we're getting incredibly close.
Yeah,
we have an
I mean,
albatross in the elevator, I believe.
Oh, excellent.
I mean, on the subject of expensive missile, I think that's still one of the cheapest option around.
It is
Oh,
cheap.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
50 credits per kill if they both hit.
I'm just thinking
carry
what to-
left 90 degrees or right 90 degrees from
I
launch.
want to cut. Yeah, let's turn right 90.
Because we're about to launch an albatross. I would right turns back.
We turn right. Here we go.
If we're pretty close, we can skip the whole air campaign and just have a razor bill and ground force.
Yeah,
mean,
I don't think there's gonna be a
see
lot on
nice
this island.
beach,
Yeah, let's
I only plan for 2 albatrosses per so.
let's come in here. I'll give you a new waypoint, driver.
I'm not the help.
Oh, sorry, I'll give you a new waypoint, Crash. Do you see it?
Yep.
And let's just do that.
Dead ahead to the island by the looks of it.
Yes, please. And then if you could turn us, and then you want to put hold position or whatever it is on because we are at a little bit of a current, but that should protect us from most of the current.
There is
Turn?
a landing point right next to the
Oh.
control point.
On the north side of the island. Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
there is, but it's really small, hard to spot.
Then let's head to here.
Can we turn right? We're about to launch another.
Yeah, we're turning right. I've given driver Crash a new waypoint.
Got some good beaches here.
Yeah, looks nice. Bit cold though. Bit snowy.
Thinking if you
Very-
wanted to launch any ground units, they could probably have some good access there.
Do we have another scout plane? Because we could actually launch a scout plane at Inferno while we're doing this.
I wouldn't recommend it. right
Okay.
now.
So where's your
Let's put-
beach?
Beach. We
No,
passed.
there was a beach on the
No,
north.
You have not passed it. You're going to be approaching it very soon.
Oh.
I can't give you. I can't.
Right, the carrier, if you
if
could
you-
drop to half speed, please.
If you were to look to the left of the bridge right now, if you were to get out of the.
I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Oh. You see it
Can
now?
the-
There's-
Can
Let's-
the robots manage that climb?
Let's find out.
Yep, they will.
Let's
Yep.
let's deploy the ground forces. Are there any vehicles
Yes.
on this island?
Okay,
Um,
cool.
tell
I
it
have
then.
2 scouted. I need someone else to scout for me on that gimbal camera. I'm
I
flying the
am.
laser bill.
I am scouting. Those are the only two that I've seen.
Really?
Teledan, which are the vehicles with the 40mm cannon?
I don't think we need them.
S6, 7, 8.
I don't think we need them.
S6, 7, 8. Let's go.
Are those really the only 2 vehicles on the island that you just destroyed?
If you're in the race, we'll fly around a bit.
Yep.
I'll look for other
let's-
stuff.
Oh, you're taking
Because it-
fire. You're taking fire from the water, Razorbill.
See him?
That's water.
It's water with a gun.
We can't beat
Let's
water
stop.
with a gun.
Oh,
Lots-
they're
lots-
all the way over.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
I
all
found it,
they're all on that little island, aren't they?
probably.
Yeah, let's get the fires.
Over
But
the shoulder.
good work, Crash. I'm liking how you're getting us reversed in.
Ooh, there's a lot of. At least
That's a lot of them.
4,
That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of
Wow.
fire.
I ain't
at least
scared.
we didn't. At least we didn't drive the ship over there.
We're gonna run aground. We're gonna run aground.
Yep.
That's okay. Oh, we're taking 0.02% hull damage from that. Maybe that was a stray shell.
I've been a bit overzealous.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I love about this game? Everything can sink into the water and be perfectly fine.
everything's all right. That's a lot of context. Maybe we do want to get a couple of 40mm guys on the island just in case.
They're
Yep.
already in the water.
Yep.
Cool.
I've already launched the assault. I'll need the support with the razor bill still.
Razor bills.
I need some ground units.
The-
20 mils are having trouble hitting the targets in the water because there's no splash damage.
There's
Okay, no
so
problem.
much
I'll-
fire.
I'll put myself on the cliff and I'll fire at them.
Good work.
By the
Not
way,
great.
if you take the razor ball and just fly over the island,
the big
that-
one or the smaller part?
where the control point is, I
Got
can
it.
spot the remaining stuff. They're all in the water, is what appears to be the case.
There's so many of them.
There are no enemy on the big island.
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Is that a
Now-
friendly seal?
There's a
approaching
friendly.
the
Yeah.
HQ?
Friendly.
Yeah,
Friendly.
okay.
Friendly. Do not engage.
Do we want to?
Got it.
Do we want to use A5 for airlift?
We should have, but it's too late.
At the HQ.
Too late now.
Oh,
idea
right.
of how close we are. It's literally
Yeah,
one of the
yeah, I
best
just
bombs made it.
It would take more time to get the petrol in the air and actually get it to hook up.
Actually, the walrus made it. The other walrus didn't.
That's funny.
The seal made it. You don't need to launch any more ground forces. They're
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, we just get those walruses
Yeah,
to engage with a 40mm.
fucking stuck. I'm going to drive it manually. No, don't fucking. It's just fucking right now.
It's alright. We can just get it back in the water and get it out.
I believe there are still a lot of
Yeah, there's-
scan units in the water.
There's so much fire coming in on
yeah.
that razor bill.
I'm dropping a bomb on a pair.
Nice. The problem with a lot of our munitions is they don't detonate if they hit water instead of a target.
Bombs do.
Do they? Cool.
Yes.
That's a plus.
I missed, however.
I have no line of sight on any enemies, so I can't support anyone.
Bombs are actually surprisingly cheap.
With everything being in the water, it's the first problem is the carrier guns aren't going to work anyway.
The cruise missile will also work. Cruise
Just-
missile detonates on water. It's just that a lot of stuff is like to detonate.
Does someone want to show Mold how to do a cruise missile attack from a gimbal camera since they've never done it before?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's neat.
If you look at the back, I've done some excellent driving to that one ramp onto the.
You have. That is some fantastic driving. Yeah, that looks great, Crash.
Hold on a second. Let me enable this.
I wonder if that's going to cause trouble for having them path all back on board.
We'll find out.
Oh no, it shouldn't. It's a straight
Cruise
shot.
missile armed.
Alright. Does someone want to give up a drone control station for a second?
I will as soon as I get this razor bill out of danger.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Okay,
be glad it's out
ground
of ammo.
units are approaching. I'll start to light them up.
Just so he gets a chance to see how that works.
Alright, station's all yours.
Burst explosives would be very
Take
good, Preston's, you're right.
Take Albatross 195 for the gimbal camera.
Alright.
Okay, starting to engage enemy.
Okay. Yeah, I can see the 40mm firing. So, are you on the gimbal camera of that Albatross Mold? Oh, no, you're on there. So you need to jump over to the
Yeah.
drone control seat.
Let me go over to the drone control seat. 1 second. Okay, so pilot seat.
And you want to take over, what was it, Albatross 195?
Yeah, 195.
Yeah, and then we want to switch to the gimbal camera as your weapon.
Oh, there's a
Albatross.
lot of targets here.
Albatross 495.
195.
195.
Camera. Is this it?
Yeah, so you want to
You're
fly...
going to press 2, and then you're going to press R,
Mm-hmm.
and then T for stabilization.
T
There's
for-
a
I believe you're in manual control.
Yeah, don't fly the plane. It looks like it might
Okay.
I'm putting
You have to hit
aircraft-
your hotkey 2 that switches to the gimbal camera from plane control.
2?
That's what you want.
Yep.
There we go.
Be advised, Walrus is not engaging enemies. I don't think it's got line of sight, but the seal is. So Walrus 224 doesn't have line of sight.
Yeah, I'll engage it. I had to position the first Walrus. It's doing a good job.
Okay.
Oh, most of the targets are being killed at this point.
Yeah, I think it's killed three of them.
Mastery
Still a
of
lot.
passives. Most of the targets are being.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Walrus is engaging him,
Cool.
the target.
Yeah.
You can't control the camera.
Please do not move the steel if possible.
Okay.
Yeah, only some of the ground vehicles have actuated cameras. By default, they don't have a sort of look around yourself camera.
So are you? How's it going in the Albatross? Have you got the gimbal camera control, or is it not letting you do it?
Not letting me do it.
So if you hit 2, it should give you camera control, and then you might need to unlock it.
With R manual mode?
Is it 195 or is it
195.
Okay.
Scheiß. One of the seal is low on ammo. It has killed a lot of enemies.
Let's pull it back. That's fine. Pull it back.
There's 2 steels that are right next to it.
I've got it.
Is that the 40 mil sub?
We're not just
Oh, missile away.
Yeah, the virus seal is in the water. It's somewhere. It's not in the hangar.
I launched the nanobots.
So inbound.
Nice. Good missile. And that's how you can call in support strikes from aircraft. Alright, there's 2 seals left. Our Walrus is out of ammo. There are 2 seals in the water, and our attack vehicles are bingo ammo, the Winchester. Maybe get a razor bill in the air to finish that off.
There is another D-80, the last Walrus.
Okay,
can
cool.
take them out.
How many missiles do we got?
We don't need to waste any more.
They're very expensive.
Okay.
They're not that bad.
I don't know. How much are they?
Actually, I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I think cruise missile 100.
It's
What's
something
the-
that you need to be able to do steals with the cruise missile for the missile to pay.
That's fine. That last cruise missile hit 2. There's also 2 seals left. If they both get hit by a missile, that pays for it. I'd say take the shot.
Sure thing. I'll take the shot. Let me get over there.
That Walrus needs to be moved.
Yeah, it's
Which
a carrier gun that's expensive at 250 a salvo.
That's a lot.
surprising that the gun.
Yeah, who would have thought the guided missiles are cheaper than the conventional artillery?
I think it's because at the early start of the game, main gun ammo cost like 2 credit, 2 credit a shell, so it was insanely powerful, and you could win the game
Yeah.
without ever deploying anything. So I think they overcorrected it a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like our... Oh, we've got an engagement about to kick off between our vehicles.
Yeah.
Is it back on the cruise missile?
Yeah,
Yep.
I added.
Or actually, the seal's got it.
Yeah, the Walrus has got it. Don't find the missile. The Walrus has got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Question: what are these 2 vehicles just south of Inferno?
Okay.
That's an Inferno. That's a Manta. There's a Manta in the air around Inferno.
Manta
Alright.
in the air?
Yeah, enemy Manta.
Oh, around it. Around Inferno.
Yeah, let's recall everything now.
Yep.
Good work, everybody.
Come on, let's do this.
Oh, that was a lot of vehicles on that island. It must
all of them are in the water.
And there we go. We've now captured the island. We have access to 100mm heavy cannons, and we can now build 20mm autocannons. Right.
Good progress.
Next island is a big one. We need to take Inferno.
I'm switching out A7
Let's see
to
if my
be...
parking makes it any easier for the vehicles to get.
I'm really...
One of the vehicles just dropped down a cliff.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky to have them climb that up, but it's okay.
What is beeping right now?
that's the terrain.
Oh, it's turn warning. Okay.
It's bullshit.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just fine. Just use it.
Oh, you can silence it here.
You can't.
What?
Bad
Well, you
news.
could.
Our Albatross
Yeah, you can. Here we
hit
go.
the communications tower and is now dead.
Our Albatross hit the communications tower.
Well, that's okay.
Maybe move the carrier.
Yeah,
because
let's-
the next.
let's move
next-
away from the island a little bit, just in case.
Oh, I spent so much time getting in the
I-
perfect position for the grounding.
Well, wait a bit. My ground troops are going to join in less than a minute.
How many albatrosses do we have left?
This is
There's
our last
one in the air.
We have one albatross. Okay.
I got plenty of mana chassis though.
I ordered that one in. I didn't expect it to crash like that.
That's
That's-
okay. It wouldn't be a challenge if we didn't take any losses.
Yeah, it wouldn't be something
Never
that
mind, they're self-inflicted.
I'm related to if there wasn't lots of self-inflicted casualties.
Yes,
They're
okay,
going
got
now?
the perfect. I got the
Oh.
perfect recovery, anyways.
Okay.
What was that? Was that a
Uh,
flare?
Yep.
That wasn't a plane exploding? Okay.
We have plenty of flares, so I figure
Uh, Oh no,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
flares are used for aircraft as well, so not just.
Yeah, the planes use 16 to fully load their flare magazine.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's festive that way.
It's very
It is
festive.
Yeah.
Okay, so people don't want me to shoot off flares. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, that's all right.
No, I know.
Got a decent number. I'm slightly annoyed because I can't build anymore yet.
It's okay if I launch A7 for a air-to-air attack.
Yes.
On the next-
Yes. We're just waiting for
There.
Walrus 225 to get on board.
It's okay
Did
if
you
I look at
configure it
the.
first?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Sorry,
Once
I
this
just wanted
Walrus
to
is
make
on
sure it
board,
had
Helm,
valid.
once it's on board, we'll change to a heading of 000 at flank speed, but not quite yet.
How many mantis are
No
coming
one
on
is
the
on
next
board.
shipment?
We got one in the
Few, I
shipment.
think.
Okay, Mantis, the Walrus is just boarding now.
Oh,
That was a good engagement from our land vehicles. Two of them were able to decimate most of that enemy force from that cliff top.
would it be okay if I change A2 from a racer build to a manta?
Oh, yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
Is that sail
Yeah.
now docked? Is that Manta? Sorry, Walrus docked. Okay, Helm, bearing 000, full speed ahead.
40 millimeters is pretty good.
There's gonna be
Yeah,
some
Albatross
really,
still in the air.
really strong currents here.
If anyone cares to refit or rearrange the vehicles, I don't mind. I'm mostly just minding the barges.
Are you sure you're good, Teledar?
Yeah, no, this is pretty fun.
Cool. Okay, we've got an enemy boat in the water. We've got two enemy planes in the air. How do torpedoes deal with currents?
They get affected.
You just gotta lead them a little bit.
All right,
Against
guns.
the current.
I would like a torpedo in the water bearing 300, 30-second timer, launched as soon as possible.
300.
Can we still carry down from plane to full? We have an albatross that needs to land.
Yeah, drop it to half, please.
Bearing 301. Launching torque.
Torpedoes in the water. We'll see if that works.
Hey, Teledot, for the albatross when it comes in, can you mark it as as A7 or A8?
Sure.
Whichever one's empty.
Yep.
Because
Can we get a can whoever's in the Manta try and get an ID on that boat ASAP?
Sure. That's very much a needlefish, I think.
A needlefish, cool.
Okay. This torpedo should be able to do it.
No equipment malfunctions.
I'm wrong.
We're all good.
No, that's
And
a
nope,
swordfish.
it's a swordfish.
Albatross heading towards the Manta from the north.
Swordfish is heading directly toward us.
Yeah. Our torpedo's not doing very well. Can we get another torpedo? Bearing... Let's do bearing 310 with a 40-second activation and launch. Manta below our
You
Manta.
got
10.
We
47.
Oh, Albatross is engaging with guns.
Torpedo
that's
in
very
water.
cool.
We've got a dogfight.
okay, you got
Where is he?
He's right behind you. He's
behind
above...
you, behind you, on your six.
He's below you. On your 6 below you. He's coming around behind you and below you. He's heading south now. Coming around. You should be able to see him now.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyways, probably gonna head off
Shice.
here, so it's been
Oh.
playing with you guys.
Thanks, Crash.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Oh,
You've done
thanks.
some
I'll
great
watch.
piloting. Thank you so much. We're probably going to finish up after this island, so you're not going to miss much.
Oh, that aim is a miss.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yep.
Have a good one. Okay, we need someone to take over helm.
I can take over helm after this mission. Let me
I'm
know.
on
if
help.
Enemies launched. There's a fish in the water from the enemy. Can we confirm what it is?
It's
I'm on help now.
it's a countermeasure. It's a
Noisemaker?
noisemaker.
Okay.
We have 2 fish in the water from our end.
That albatross is down. This swordfish is proving quite elusive. It's now heading into the current, which means it's moving very slowly.
If it can launch noisemaker, that means it can launch torpedoes. So I would advise that we maintain certain distance from it.
Our big problem that we have right now is it is up current from us, so we're firing torpedoes into the current, whereas it is firing them with the current. We're gonna need to get it. Is that
noisemaker?
Yeah, let's get another torpedo in the water. Let's get it bearing. Hang on. Bearing. Let's try 300 with a 50-second activation timer. And launch ASAP.
50-second torpedo launched.
Thank you.
2.
We are rather short on torpedoes.
We're very short on torpedoes. I'm getting a bit concerned.
If need be, we can switch to using the gun on the swordfish. We just need to get to about 500 meters.
500 meters?
Yeah,
you
we're
have-
going to get killed by torpedoes.
No, actually, the torpedoes do very low damage. The gun does a lot more damage than torpedoes.
Yeah, but still, he has time to launch a lot of torpedoes at us.
I've found it very hard to hit ships with the gun as they usually move around.
I have success with it. It's not an easy thing. It's a lot of coordination.
Another fish in the water from the enemy.
Once we take this island,
Noisemaker still.
once we take this island, we will have rocket pods that we can use to take these guys out.
Frost, I would recommend upping the timer a lot because our torpedoes is already active now.
Yeah.
And it's going
That was
for the noisemaker.
That was a 50-second timer that I thought would be more than enough, but let's say it needs to be like a 2-minute timer on this attack.
Yeah.
Where's that other fish? It's gone. Oh, it's really far north. Okay, the swordfish is coming around.
Swordfish is turning east.
Let's launch one more. Let's give it a, what do we think, 90 seconds or more?
I mean, given that we're going against the current, easily 120.
Yeah, okay, 120 at 300, please, guns. We're also drifting quite a lot to the east at the moment because of the current.
300. Left 1, fire. Fish in the water.
Swordfish is moving direct towards the island now.
I'm going to attempt to counter the current slightly.
Oh, our torpedoes that had been moved by the noisemaker has picked up the enemy ship again.
Has it? Oh, it has, yes.
Good job, little fish.
Remember, that's going to take 2 torpedoes to sink the swordfish.
Is there an airfield on the island?
The aircraft
Yes.
are not. They're no longer existing.
Okay, first torpedo's coming in.
First torpedo is good.
That's a solid hit. Second torpedo's looking good at the moment, but it's still a long, long way away.
The swordfish is underwater.
So it's a submarine.
Our fish is active.
They're
Hey Ryan, how's it going?
not really bad.
Here's the campaign at the moment. Pushing north.
Driver, can you scan the swordfish so that we know what weapon
Yes,
it has?
please.
Okay. I got out of range is what happened.
Like, fish is humming, or is it not?
It's not
Nah.
active yet, I don't think.
Nah, the
Okay.
angle is not good.
Torpedo launcher, gun, and Sea Whiz. See you, Bars. Thanks for joining us on the stream. How would you say 500? No, it's pretty close. Yeah, that torpedo's not going to hit.
Yep. Yeah. It's moving
Can we
toward us.
reduce speed a little bit?
Reduce speed.
Have a barge trying to unload.
How many
Alright,
torpedoes do we
half
have
throttle?
left?
We have. Let's see. Stock torpedoes.
Probably less than 4 or 5.
Do we have a racer build still configured for a torpedo run?
No.
I think we should do that rather than launching
Yeah,
torpedoes from the ship. 7. Let's get a Razorbill torpedo in the air. Let Razorbill torpedo prepped, and we'll launch one more torpedo from the carrier.
Yeah, the enemy is very close now.
All right, let's try. Let's try.
No, actually, you're probably going to want to use the gun here.
Gun? Which is still
Yeah,
very
I
far
mean,
away.
You're quite just close the distance really quick.
Okay.
Alright, Mole Cultivator, no pressure.
All right.
We
If
are.
you want me to take over helm, I can do that for you.
I need.
I see the ship.
I'm good on helm. I can handle
I
it.
see it. I see him.
Just
You
tell
see
me
him?
what to do.
Ahead
Half a
full.
second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we have.
All the engine power.
Head full?
Yeah.
Aye.
Turn left.
Oh,
Don't fire the gun yet.
wait for helm
Really
to.
close.
Yeah, wait for helm to call for gunfire. Just get ready with the shot.
Keep your bow pointed straight at that ship.
Authorization to fire torpedo. It's coming straight at us.
Yeah,
Dead ahead of us.
I'll give you a torpedo bearing, but stay on the gun, Mole Cultivator.
Maker.
Torpedo bearing 330. 30-second timer.
Enemy torpedo in the water. Enemy torpedo in the water.
Get a noisemaker out, please. Give it a
Noisemaker out.
angle of 274.
Yep.
Permission to fire main gun.
No, closer. We need to get really close.
I have a good beat on him.
Well, this is exciting. He's firing at us, Bryce.
Diced.
Permission to fire main gun.
Not yet. Closer.
What's the distance? What's the distance?
Fire the gun.
Firing.
We've lost
firing.
engine.
Good hit,
Yeah,
good hit, good hit.
This is how you do it, by the way. You stop the engine to stop the carrier.
We got him.
Good work.
Okay, enemy torpedo went for the noisemaker.
Great work, everybody. All right,
That
helm.
salvo took out one of
New-
our Sea Whiz and 17% of our hull.
Jeez, new bearing
Yeah.
0000.
That's how you do it with the gun, by the way.
That was some brinksmanship. Watch we don't hit the wreck.
Copy.
Are we going to go left or
Oh,
right island?
I was going to take us to take us to the right hand side of the island, please. 000. That's
Apologies.
out
I
of,
was avoiding the wreck.
okay, that's out of the current.
By the way, you can run it over the wreck and it won't cause problems.
Alright,
I
noted.
think it's the first time we successfully dodge a torpedo using a noisemaker.
That was a great noisemaker launch. Well done.
I just fired it, the noisemaker, knowing that the bearing was wrong.
Oh, did you? I thought someone had set my bearing.
I didn't use your bearing.
Because it went in the direction.
Sorry, I was going to ask, how do we feel about noisemakers versus countermeasures?
Ryan,
Noisemaker far
we
more
couldn't
useful,
launch
I
our
believe.
assets because it was an anti-air ship, and we're very low on everything. Chad is asking why we decided to do that.
It's not a bad idea.
Let's get some planes in the air.
A5, A6, and A2. There's a lot of targets on this island.
Yeah, there's a lot of targets.
Do I have permission to engage as I see targets?
How much ammo do we have? Cruise missiles. If you can hit 2 with a cruise missile, go for it.
Sorry,
It's
was
okay
that
if I
gun?
can.
Missiles as opposed to guns. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
If
I'm hung on fire support mission.
for
Not
Can
quite.
is
Pardon
anybody in the air and can try to find us a good landing spot?
there's one on the north side of the island. There's one on the south side of the island.
You're going to have to go into the bay for the north side. I think what is the north side, I think.
I'm talking about here. If you can
I
see my.
one. Yeah, I see it. The north east. There's a landing spot to get to the control point.
I think I see it. Is it near a seal?
I believe
Yeah.
there is a landing. There's a landing spot just right here. If you look outside at the windows, just
I'm
next
looking.
to
I
the
see it. I see it. Yeah. I'll stop. I'll stop. Hold position.
I'll
There's
stop.
one that's a little bit closer. It's okay if I call in your Christmas strikes.
You
Yeah.
are good to go.
Okay, I'm going to launch our combat vehicles, and I'm going to start
Missile away.
clearing the island.
It's too bad that support weapons from the carrier's cameras are limited. And by that I mean it's usually you get a lot more of a better view from the
Yeah.
from the aircraft cameras. Oh, our elevators are off.
Oh.
But yeah, I turned them off because I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All the power was needed for the propulsion.
The planes will get out faster this way.
Is that missile okay? Where's that missile going? That missile.
Oh,
boom.
Okay. It looked like it landed in the middle of nowhere.
I have a good bead on a couple of these guys.
Do it.
Yeah, if you put a cluster of 3, those are great targets. 2 is okay.
Yeah, just don't shoot at one ship on its own.
By the way, if targets go out, it's just because the Manta is so far away.
I really want to clip the gun attack on that ship.
Oh. Did I hit anything?
No, you're scored. Or there's
No, the cruise missile killed two enemy.
Yeah, it's the gun attack that was short.
Yeah. Firing another missile.
Can we get that petrol? I want to see that petrol in action.
It's just IRs right now.
Oh, there it is. There, she's taken off.
I will clean the island with the 40 millimeters, and then if you want, we can have the petrol pick up the virus bot.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to clean out the area around the control point first.
Good idea.
Can you first clean up the area on the landing spot, because my drones are going to be vulnerable once they climb, because the guns doesn't have enough
there's nothing
depreciation.
there. That's why.
That was short as well, Mold.
Nah. I had direct line of sight on him.
You did. The carrier gun didn't.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit awkward getting used to the elevation on it, but you're doing good work. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the carrier gun takes the lowest parabolic arc to land its shells, which sometimes can mean they kind of scatter pretty wide.
A really dumb way to do an artillery strike.
Nice missile. And again, another nice missile.
Free to use, by the way.
The petrol's what?
Petrol's free to use this Alabama. You may use it for other things.
Can you have the petrol over somewhere? I'll have it catch up the virus bot drones.
I can bring the virus bot drone straight to the control point.
But I'll
use
use
all of it.
But
That-
I'll use the petrol.
Yeah, because we want the walruses to protect it, though. Or the steel and the walrus, because if you fly it over, they'll no longer be linked with it when the enemies drive towards the control point. Oh, missile away.
Both Razor Bills are armed with double autocannons, by the way.
If somebody want to jump on them to provide fire support,
God, the Razor Bill and the cruise missile came very close to each other there.
I will hop on a Razor Bill if someone will take over helm for me.
We don't.
Razor
there's
Bill magic.
I think if we just click the hold position button for now, I'll keep an eye on it. You jump onto a Razor Bill.
Oh, all 3
Where's-
drone spots are full. Never mind.
Where's that cruise
Yeah.
missile going? Where's that cruise missile going?
I just took out 3 gentlemen in the water.
So there's a missile just kind of flying somewhere. Oh, it's gonna hit
No,
the
it connected.
I'm not sure what happened with that.
That was a bad bomb.
I'm not sure if it was an IR missile or a cruise missile. I'm not sure what happened.
The iron missiles took out 3.
Right, island's almost cleared up. Our bots are on the ground. No joy on that bomb, unfortunately, on the Manta.
Yeah, that was just a bad approach.
We just had an enemy disappear off sensor. I'm not sure what happened there.
Probably because the aircraft lost visual.
We've got a free drone slot if you want now, Leg.
Alright.
yeah, I wouldn't be against close fire support. My drones are going to be pretty vulnerable.
We don't need helm occupied right now. If you want to do other things.
Alright, I'm launching a Razor Bill.
Yeah,
Working
yeah.
the magic.
I was kind of thinking that most of the time I just need to check the barges every once in a while, but I could take helm from now on.
Oh no! What happened, driver?
I messed, that was a bad approach as well.
That was
I
the
guess we have enough people.
Yeah,
that was
a
the
very.
that was the worst time for me to be watching over your shoulder.
Oh, another Manta! Those things are expensive. There's 3. There's 3 in a barge somewhere.
Yeah, that was just me messing up the approach and trying to salvage it.
That's all right.
I forget.
Oh, so there is lag to deal with as well. You are connected to a computer in Australia.
Yeah, that and
Okay, we started to
Mantas are
engage.
very finicky when it comes to percent insurance.
All right, yeah. Walruses and seals are engaging.
Alright. Frost, you got anything for me?
I think we're okay right now. There's only 5 vehicles left on the island. If you've got a
Try
good...
and mop them up with the 20 mils.
Yeah, I'm going to see what the Razorbill can do.
I just see 2 groups of 2.
There's one in
want
the
to
water
wait-
to the northwest of the
Razorbill
island.
That you're engaging?
Once I get...
There's a walrus and a seal, another walrus that you were engaging. The one that's in the water is just a...
We might have.
That appears to be a seal. That is a seal.
I'll start the patrol starting to hook up with the virus.
Good kill.
The virus bot.
Bless you.
Oh yeah, I could. Well, I might be able to hit him.
Oh, so you remember how I was concerned about the gimbal cameras?
Yeah?
Aircraft optics.
Yeah. I might have been
Yeah.
helping with that.
Yeah. I don't have any spares. I have 3
Okay.
momentas and a barge that should.
So, new organizational rule, we're not putting gimbal cameras on any attack craft that are using bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I should have taken it off.
Okay, that's the last seal destroyed. Let's get the attack craft back. I think the petrol's landed, unfortunately. No, let's get the petrol over to airlift out the fire spot when it's finished, and we'll get everything else to drive back.
Guys, I haven't got it.
I mean, we only really need the observation cameras on the spotting planes.
Yeah.
We weren't always clear about what the dedicated role for aircraft.
It's because we're putting them on everything. That's what's happening. Observation cameras are actually quite good for attackers because that gives us the better approach angles.
But aren't those only for ground vehicles?
Okay, normally.
Let's see.
I thought observation cameras were sort of the equivalent to a gimbal camera, but mounted on a ground vehicle.
It has a lower zoom level, so I think it's
Yeah.
a bit less expensive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you only
gimbal
put a
camera is only
gimbal.
available. Gimbals is only available for air.
We have
Yeah.
4 cruise missiles remaining.
4 left, okay. We're definitely going to
Yeah,
need
that's
those for
fine.
our next set of islands. We're going to be moving on to level 3 islands soon.
Okay, petrol is picking up the
Fire spot?
thingy. It's going to be pretty vulnerable while it carries it, but
It's okay,
it
there's
should be fine.
there's nothing in the water. Oh, thank you very much, Musta. Oh wow, oh my goodness, thank you so much.
What's this?
Oh, someone just, Musta Karakish just used Super Chat for the first time on my channel. It's crazy.
I'm going to take the gimbal cameras off of the albatrosses
Yeah.
and move them back to. I think for bombs we should be using the albatrosses or a manta
Oh,
that
okay.
that doesn't have the gimbal camera attached to. I'll go through the
We-
loadout.
I think we just need to have a dedicated spotting planes and keep them out of
Yeah.
the fight.
Let's see how this pickup goes. By the way, this is our last island for at least how long I can be online for.
We have a manta on critical.
Critical
Where's
fuel?
yeah, critical fuel.
Oh yeah. It's
15%.
bringing it in.
Let's get it in.
Yeah,
15%. It should be fine, assuming nothing else takes off or lands.
Yeah, we're not moving.
Yeah, there's a Razorbill heading to the hangar, but then the deck will be free.
I have my way of saving fuel. It's called turning it into a glider.
Do we
How do
need
you-
do that?
Use trade altitude for speed.
Ah, okay.
Oh, right.
Okay.
then.
Petrol has landed the
Okay.
virus bot.
Let's is the virus bot captured? Oh, I see I see what you did, clever. Okay, you took it over. I thought it was with the attack group.
Okay, petrol is going to hover and prepare for. Okay.
Aircraft need to come down quite a bit to land. And this thing was at about 2,000 altitude.
Alright, let's capture this island. So, once we capture this island, we'll recall everything, and then we'll make a save game, and I think we're going to end things there. But we still got a little bit of work to do. And then next time, we are looking very close to the enemy carrier. There's like 3 islands between us and them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They've got 15 islands. This will be our 13th, I think, or 12th.
Yeah. We're in a good position for a lot of supplies, but you can look at our island chain. We've got a
This will be our
logistical challenge.
We're actually very close to the AI in terms of how many islands we've taken. We made some really great. We made some really great progress today.
Yeah, that's why launching the aircraft so much earlier helps.
If I'm correct, isn't the enemy AI carrier amphibious and it just rolls up on the islands and
Really?
captures it? Hence why it can save so much time. Yeah, but they don't have a deck gun like we do. We have much better firepower.
I thought the carriers were the same.
I had no idea they were different.
That may be
I mean,
for the original carrier command. I don't know. I played
Yeah, I
that
think
way
the
back
AI
in the day.
Yeah, I think the AI may have a bit of an abstraction, but yeah, like you can play with up to 4 teams, some of which are AI, some of which are other players. So
I would like to do a team game next time. Like once we finish this campaign, if we get more people interested, I'd love to do like
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. What were you saying? Oh, Manta final. The Manta looks like it refused. Oh no, I'm looking at the other Manta. I'm looking at the other Manta.
No, Manta's on the deck with 7 units of fuel on it.
Do you want to pick up the virus spot with the petrol, bring it home? Now that it's captured? Not the virus spot, the virus carrier.
I know it's not very popular at the moment, but it would be very cool to have a gimbal camera on the petrol that's lifting
That would be
things
good,
up.
yeah.
I don't
Because
think so. It's a waste of a camera.
I'll get
I
the
mean,
petrol to lift that seal.
yep, it's I'm doing it now. It's a bit tricky.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Do you manually? I'm pretty sure I thought the
Is
lift
that a
operations
missile?
were all automated.
Yeah, but you have to set it.
You have to set a waypoint and then
That's a
drag
map
onto the unit for it to pick it up.
Yeah, and if you want it to be more efficient, you have to lower the altitude of the weapon so that it goes to approximately between
Right.
50 and 100 meters.
I remember it being
You should pick up.
very
I've
awkward
had
when I tried
petrols
to do it.
crash lowering the altitude like that though.
Yeah, that was
They tend to
that's
crash
why
a lot
I-
when you're trying to lift around trees and whatnot.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to see what the altitude of the island was, because it's absolute. Because the altitude indicated is.
That's it, we got it.
not relative.
It's sea level altitude and not
Yeah. That's
terrain altitude. Yeah.
We can now produce rocket pods and 20mm Sea Whiz turrets.
Right.
Congratulations,
Very cool.
everybody. That's our endgame, one of our endgame weapons acquired. And we can produce the ammo for it as well.
We can
no,
produce
we can't.
rockets.
Yes, we
Not
can.
yet.
Oh, we can't, I thought we could.
Oh, sadly,
What
not
do we-
yet. That's
we
the
need-
next large munition island.
That's Bell Tempest. No, Mnemonic.
Yes.
Is there any reason why we shouldn't get another barge?
Mostly it's income rather. I mean, the barges are slow, but mostly I'm limited by income rather than the actual barges.
Because I'm looking at the fact that we're never mind that.
Oh
The
yeah, I
income
mean,
will just
you're
start
right.
snowballing as we capture more islands.
The barges, you're right that the barges, they are a bottleneck, but you notice 2 of them are empty. They're going back to pick up more supplies.
Wow, did anyone else see that Razorbill land? That petrol land? It came down like a stone. It came down. It looked like it was completely out of control.
Yeah, that's how petrols like to land.
They're a little different like that.
They like to smash their landing gear.
Right. Sure.
Who made the petrol land? Because I was intending to use it to pick up the other vehicles to speed it up, but
It's
No,
alright.
I'm sorry.
no problem. No
They're
problem. I
almost
should have
done.
I
It's
should have
always-
said it.
We're just gonna wait for everything to land so that when we kick off next time, we can just go.
Yeah, I won't issue any more barge orders.
But good. This has been the best session so far. We had some great tense moments, some great combat, so many ships in the air at times. I've really enjoyed it.
So what do we have in the air right now?
A Manta.
And
Just-
a petrol?
No, just a Manta.
Petrol's taxiing,
Yeah,
right?
just a Manta. And then we've got 2 seals and a walrus. No, a walrus and 2 walruses and a seal on their way in.
Right. So
Inside
currently
the-
our air wing is two Razorbills, a petrol, an albatross, 2 Manta.
Okay.
I've
We
got a
have-
spare petrol and 2 more Razorbills in the hangar. I've got 3 Mantas in a barge.
Definitely get another Manta. Maybe another petrol?
Is there an air chassis that we can't build?
Yes,
Albatross.
we can't build albatrosses.
Scheiße.
Yeah.
That's
The
gonna.
one.
We have 1
The one
albatross.
that- 'Cause. 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 'Cause
So is the Albatross the dedicated spotter then?
Yes, it's the dedicated spotter,
yeah.
for sure.
Make
we
it
kinda
dedicated.
need 2 though. One for the current island, one for the next.
I think what would be better is if we were to change. The Albatross would just be a scout. It would just go approach an island. The Manta, the Manta that would be equipped with the gimbal camera, that would be a scout, but would be equipped with a whole load of IR missiles. Nothing else. Nothing to get nothing to put the aircraft at risk.
But
For a scout plane, I
Commander,
would recommend
I have
using
recovered
laser
a-
missiles instead of
Commander,
IR.
Laser
I have
or
recovered a
TV
Because
section
you
of
can
the
I'm
most
so sorry,
fire
I'm
those
so
still in
sorry.
orbit.
Say that again?
what?
I'm so sorry.
For a scout plane, with a gimbal camera, I recommend using laser missiles because you can fire those while still staying up in the orbit.
Yeah,
And
IR
those are especially good for
That's a
alpha
good-
striking enemy aircraft that are about to take off on the runway. You can just hit them in with a laser missile before they even launch.
That's a great choice for the Albatross if it's got a gimbal.
But I don't really understand, because the plane that is going to go on the next island doesn't really need IR missile, because there are probably going to be air defenses, ships and things like that. And the plane that has to have IR missile is the one that orbits the island, and that one has to have a very long time on target, so it should be an Albatross. I think that the spotter, the plane that goes to the next island can be a Manta. It makes sense. It could outrun any threat, while the plane that is a spotter on the current island has to be an Albatross.
The reason for using the Manta though is that we can't produce any more gimbal cameras.
Nor can we produce any more Albatross.
Yeah. Albatrosses have really good flight time and really good range. I would rather just have the ability to quick launch missiles from the Albatross and just have it float in the air.
Yeah, I like the idea of having 2 identical scout planes with maximum survivability.
I like that too.
I also like for them to bring firepower to the island, so that way we can start nibbling at the island a bit earlier.
Yeah, until we can replace the gimbal cameras, though, I think we should try it. Because if we lose the gimbals, then we'll have a real hard time using our deck gun and remaining cruise missiles.
If we head
and
east,
just spotting enemies.
If we head east from Inferno through Mnemonic and get to Outcrop, Outcrop is an Albatross blueprint island. It's a very dangerous place to go, but we could get Albatrosses from there.
What about traffic? Would that unlock as gimbal cameras so we could do?
It
two
looks
birds with one
like
stone?
it doesn't look like that is gimbal cameras on
I think
that
gimbal
island.
cameras may be unlocked already. I just don't have a utility island to build any.
So we just need a utility island. Well, then we can take traffic.
That's my theory.
Does it make sense after Outcrop to cut into his logistics by taking some of his islands?
I'd rather if we could sort of consolidate, or
Like
at least
head south.
we need to.
Head south. So we take Somnus,
well-
the Mnemonic, Socrates, Bell Tempest, Thermopylae.
Yeah, or if we feel we're strong enough, we could try to hunt the carrier. But you can sort of see that like most of our production is coming from. I guess we aren't going to need small munitions too much, but I would like another large munition island. And if we could sort of shorten our supply lines.
By heading
By
south.
the way, can I have this chairperson?
Yeah, sorry.
Mnemonic gives us torpedoes. Socrates might be
That
worthwhile
would be
grab.
very good.
Yeah, Mnemonic should be our priority.
Yeah.
Somnus doesn't give us anything different. But we should head down to Battle Pest.
Bell Tempest gives us rockets. We really need to take it.
We could probably
Mnemonic.
ignore.
So
Never
Mnemonic.
mind Bell Tempest. Mnemonic is cruise missiles, rockets, and torpedoes.
Okay, yeah, Mnemonic is essential. Mnemonic is essential. That is our next target.
So I
I'm gonna
believe that
carry
if-
point there for reminder. But I think if we go like this,
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, and then we'll kind of redecide when we get to Thermopylae.
Can I suggest we include traffic before Socrates? That's a utility island. I think we really need that.
Okay, we could give that should be fine.
Maybe not that
Also,
course as plotted.
The problem is that if we try to fight the carrier in the central of the map, the islands are very dense, so there will be a lot of ship AI
That's a good
that are
shout.
going to attack us on top of the enemy carrier. So
Not
it
tread
could,
carefully.
it could be worthwhile to try to first capture islands and dispatch AI ships before we engage a carrier.
That's a good shout.
I would rather let the AI do the ships for us.
Because it doesn't build
I
more
think-
ships, does it?
By the way, if you didn't do a save, you might want to do a save right now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The AI is likely going to go to Arachnid, and then probably somewhere else.
Yeah, the game is saved. I should have done that before we started this planning session.
No worries. I haven't. We just made thoughts and plans.
It's just for the time.
Yeah, we still have 2 more ground vehicles to recover.
Oh, there's not. Okay.
Is there any reason why we should ignore Somnus and Hades?
Somnus. What does Somnus give us? Somnus gives us, looks like, torpedoes and
Torpedoes and
noisemakers.
a medium bomb.
A medium bomb and
TV-guided missiles,
TV-guided
torpedoes,
missiles,
and
yeah.
medium bombs.
Mnemonic gives us
Hades,
Sorry, Hades.
Yeah.
Hades gives us 120mm ammo and smoke ammo.
120 mil is for the
Battle
air
cannon,
artillery
yeah.
cannon, which we don't have. No, it's the artillery gun.
So we don't have the artillery gun and we don't have bears.
We can make that gun. We have ammo for it, but we can't. We don't have any bears.
Yeah, we can't mount it or anything.
Socrates, what does it give us?
It's a walrus.
Okay, Walrus. Okay.
We do want to take
All of
Socrates.
our land drones are about the ship.
Perfect.
I have found using a bear with the 120mm artillery is a very cost-effective way of calling in precision support. I would normally deploy it right next to the carrier and then just use a spotter drone to
From
call
the
in
water.
shots.
I've heard about people landing them on the carrier with a petrol as well and firing from there.
Yeah, I normally just bring it right out of the back of the carrier. That way I can just put it back in immediately when I'm ready to leave.
We can get
Wow.
bears. We can get bears
The
from
cost-
Avernus.
The cost per shot is really low on the 120mm, and it's
Is it
also
accurate?
extremely powerful. Very
Yes,
accurate. It's just
From
very
even
long
from
flight
water?
time.
I can't see anywhere
Yeah,
else to
from the
get
water.
bears.
It's dead accurate. Wherever you click from the drone, it's going to land
Huh.
exactly there. It just has a really long flight time, so if they move, chances are they
Yeah.
get out of the blast radius. But it's an
It
extremely
take-
powerful shell. It'll wipe out, 4 or 5 units at once.
So there are only 2 islands that we can get bears from by the looks of it. Avernus and Avernus. Serrano, sorry. Let me say that again. Avernus is there in the
Serrano
middle. Yeah, Severno and
and-
Uranus are both the only 2 bear islands I can find.
And those are both controlled by the AI right now.
That's just the thought. That's what I've used because I was able to get bears in the 120mm turrets pretty early on, and those proved to be a very cost-effective way of eliminating a lot of ground units. But
I
if
like
it's
that
not,
idea.
What
Yeah.
about taking high tech before Thermopylae?
High tech. Let's see what high tech has.
that's going to be small munitions. So
That's smoke,
Icon.
and I'm not sure what that icon is. It's 3 small,
That's the sonic shells.
Sonic shells.
Countermeasure.
which we don't
Okay,
have
sorry.
launchers for, do we?
Unfortunately, those don't fire automatically.
Yeah, they're
so-
manually
yeah,
fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a reason to skip it? Other than
We don't until we start having a heavier reliance on our ground vehicles. I don't think we really need small munitions too much.
okay, we can skip it.
So,
I mean, so far I've been getting by with that island, Twilight, which is down in the middle of our chain, and the one, haven't used it.
What's
One's
Granite
all the way
got?
to the bottom.
because that could be our next stop from there.
What about Sanctuary? That's another question.
Oh, interesting.
I know it.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Where's Sanctuary?
Next to Takamak by the left. It's an island that we skipped.
Oh, it's got 120mm ammo and
And flares.
flares.
Is there any reason to not grab it?
Aside from the zigzagging of the carrier's course.
We're already
mean-
producing 120mm ammo, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I'm happy with mnemonic, traffic, and Socrates. Then we can reevaluate.
I think mnemonic is a really high priority because getting those cruise missile production, getting torpedo production is big.
And I want the utility from traffic.
on my
Yeah.
personal save, I'm pretty late game, and I have several needlefish with torpedo launchers, and I find myself using a lot of torpedoes to at least keep enemy swordfish at distance.
We
They
talked.
come out in full force.
We talked about building needlefish, and we weren't sure if it was worth it. But if you're having a good time with them, we may revisit
I'm
it.
not sure.
Oh yeah, if you
Yeah.
have the economy to support those, because they drink a lot of fuel, and they have to kind of rely on the carrier. That's how you rearm and refuel them.
Yeah, can they refuel
But,
from fuel islands, or they have to? Go to the carrier?
No, they have to be around the carrier, which is kind of annoying. I wish you could send them off on their own, like independent group,
I
but
love
they
that.
kind of rely on the carrier. But they have pretty
And
long
then-
range. You can send them, multiple islands over, and they can return on a single tank of gas.
But they only come
But
from the warehouse.
if we're going to have a platform to deploy torpedoes, wouldn't an air platform be better?
Yeah, I would use like a multiple planes loaded with torpedoes if I was trying to hunt the enemy carrier.
Yeah.
But I built it since I had enough economy. I just started building the torpedo needlefish to kind of protect my carrier, so I can send the needlefish in way ahead of the carrier to eliminate naval threats before I even bring the carrier close.
That does
And
sound
I can
quite
also
good.
support it with like an AWACS Manta, so I can take out air targets and sea targets and then just move in with almost no resistance.
How
So
much
it's just,
are How much are needlefish to produce?
A lot.
It
Starting at
depends on the
6,000.
depends on the version you get with what gun. I believe the torpedo ones are 10,000.
Oof, there's a lot.
Yeah.
We don't have the economy for that yet.
Yeah, it's a big investment, but
Yeah.
I found them to be very worthwhile. But I have enough economy to support them. They do drink a lot of fuel.
I think definitely next time we focus on consolidation, we've got this long line that's very easy to cut off. Let's put a buffer in. We'll take Demonic, and maybe once we've taken Thermopylae, we'll have another strategy session.
Yeah, the AI is at 60 now, by the way.
Yeah, it's taken a while we've been talking, but yeah, that's all good. Okay, this has been excellent, but I unfortunately really have to run.
No doubt.
All right, thank you so much, everybody. That's been a great session. I hope you all
Nice
have a great evening or morning or afternoon, and thanks to everyone who's tuned in to watch as well, and for the advice on chat. Chat's really enjoyed it, so that's great. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll catch you later. I'm just gonna close the stream. Sorry, close the game, but the stream will be live for a couple seconds. See you all.
Bye.
Cool. Right, I'll jump back in chat in a sec. Oh, everyone's left. Thanks again, Talon, by the way. They've done a great work. See ya. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I know I don't interact with chat very much while we're doing these streams. What I might do next time is set up a push-to-talk for Discord so I can talk to you guys without talking over everybody who's actually in-game. Because that's what makes it quite hard, is I don't want to talk over everybody. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Thanks again, Musta. That's really cool of you. You've really made my day, so thank you. And I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you all later. Ciao for now.